got me in a chokehold. You got me in a chokehold. You got me
Jesus, that looks loud. Holy hell, let me turn that down just a little bit. Okay, how's that? Is that a little bit better? Hard to say, hard to say. That is way too quiet. Wow. How about now? How is Sleep Token sounding? Yeah, it's probably about good. So, today, I'm going to be playing a little bit more of Murder Simulator. I actually love this game. This game has got me hooked. I am still a little bit sick, and I'm putting off editing a bunch of stuff until I'm fully coherent. And what better way to build coherence than to solve literal IRL murders? And when I mean IRL, I mean we're going to be role-playing as a grisly detective. We are, in fact, I've also already loaded up the entire game in advance. We are playing as none other than Bartholomew Hole. We have just landed in this city right here, and this is probably a better way of doing it, right? Here I am, Bart Hole, back in the city, formerly known as Eastwind Downs. It's just as disgusting as I remember. Disgusting place. Except for the Japanese kanji all over the place. That building just farted. Disgusting. It's no surprise that they renamed this place to stop littering FFS. And yet, here I am, back in the trash heap of a town. Okay, so we are Bart Hole. We are basically going to be trying to start with literally nothing. We have no money, we have no apartment, we have absolutely nothing to our name. It is currently the evening, we have just landed in the city, and we're going to try and get a little bit of money together and retire. That is the goal for Bart Hole. Once we can get Bart Hole to retire, possibly we can retire the game until workshop support is added, because that is in the roadmap for the game. There is going to be Steam Workshop added to the game. Sync Clinic, okay, perfect, we've done this already. We don't have any money, but we can go in here and see what they're selling regardless. Never mind, there's no one here. Can we break into this medicine cabinet? There's nothing in there. Okie dokie. So there's not really a hell of a lot for us to do until we get our first murder. So I think the first thing we should do, Jesus, you are short, lady. I'm gonna remember how short you are for the rest of your life. We probably want to find Town Hall. Already found it. It's literally right here. We're not going to be using the auto travel feature. We will probably be using the plot path feature quite frequently because I don't know this place very well. What the hell is that? The traffic cone. Okay, didn't know that in advance. We are going to come into here, into the police station. We're going to pick up a job, and we're going to see if we can't maybe get ourselves a little bit of money. Hello, sir. What is your name? Oh, now we know what he looks like. What is your name? I'm Brody Murphy. Why? Hey, Bart Hole. I just arrived in the city. Yeah, have you seen or heard anything unusual? No, he has not. Well, that's probably for the best. He's a cop. Are there any hairpins lying around? Oh, tobacco right here. I'm sorry, do you work here? What were you doing behind that counter? Yeah, I think he does work here. Let's scavenge the place for a few hairpins so we can get some lockpicks in advance. There's also a paper stack right there. We could probably read this. This is an employment contract.
Tets.
Oh, perfect. Yo, g'day, DJ. I was testing the TTS. That's what the TETS was. Okay. A bunch of employment agreements. I don't know how useful they're going to be to the immediate future, but at least now we have them. We can also take this upgrade. Actually, it's probably best to know it's there and then not have to use it, right? There's an advertisement on the wall right here.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Just testing out the functionality of TTS. Okay, highly respectable and influential corporate client seeks skilled investigator to look into a business concern. We get a community disc for this, but we haven't actually ever seen this disc. I'm going to accept it regardless. Maybe we'll come across a murder.
Is this the Detective game still?
Yeah, this is still the detective game. This game absolutely slaps. I love it. We're actually role-playing as a character now. We are Bartholomew Hole. We are a grisly investigator with a dark secret. Milk. Milk is always on the mind. What? I don't even know what the hell this one's for. For a discreet individual, business-related concerns require investigation. Significant fee available for the right person.
TDS is making fun of my misspelling.
Yeah, it always does that, doesn't it? It's absolute. We get 1,400 bucks for this. I think we should take both of these. We've just arrived here and we've already picked up a order for theft. Okay, let's call this phone number right here. Oh, apparently I can't call this. What the hell? I'm punching it directly into the phone. It just literally won't accept. Okay, what about this one? Neither of these numbers exist. Okay, that's embarrassing. Oh, we don't have enough money. That makes sense. Well, that's going to make finding work a little bit difficult, isn't it? There's another hairpin right here. Can I have it? Yes. And there's a note right here. I know I'm not supposed to write this down, but I can't forget it again. 9675. We can punch that into a computer, possibly. Or we could just use this computer. Ah, damn it, we turned it off. We can actually use people's computers while they're using them as well, just to get a little bit of evidence and maybe figure out a little bit more about who we're dealing with. So first things first, maybe we want to do some bedlam. I'm going to break into somebody's apartment. I don't know who the unlucky sod is going to be, but then we probably want to find ourselves a pawn shop. Now, I don't know this map at all. I have already generated it. I've never actually been here though. There's a sink shop right down here. Wasn't there another one around the place as well? Possibly? Hard to say. Okay. So I don't really see anywhere you... Oh, here it is. Here's that sink shop that we entered. So there are actually 2 sink shops here. We want to find a pawn shop. P-A-W-N, of course. Here it is, right here. Sophie's Emporium. Okay, we're going to plot a route to Sophie's Emporium. And maybe we will rob Sophie. We only need a couple of bucks to make a phone call, actually. We could probably just ask people, hey, what's your name? As if I tell you. Well, he's not very kind, even though he's got one of those absolute Neolithic monobrows. Got any spare change? Nope. Okay. Well, I tried. Looks like we're just going to have to resort to theft. Heard you weren't keeping so well. Hey, can I have your phone? Real quick. What's your name? My name's Olivia Kovalchuk. Hey, Olivia. Do you have any money? No. All right. Well, do you have any fingerprints I could have? She won't give us $2, but she'll give us her fingerprints. That's based. That is so based. Okay, good. I'm also going to remember her in case we need to frame her. So, let's go and find Sophie's Emporium. Maybe we can go above Sophie's Emporium. Here it is. Sophie's. We're going to go above here, and we're going to commit some bedlam. We're going to rob this place. Well, actually, why bother? When we can just go over here. Yoink! Yoink! I can't believe this is working. Is someone coming in? Is that the employee? They took the hairpin. Okay, let's get a good bead on these here leaflets. Doesn't really look like there's anything useful here, to be quite honest. What about this one? No, none of that is useful to us. For the attention of Ying Tai Du. This is to inform you that due to ongoing issues with performance in the role of shopkeeper, you've been placed under probation. Your behavior, work ethic, personal manner, appearance, and demeanor will be monitored over the coming weeks by your line manager and any changes reported. Regards, Sophie. Okay, well, I feel like Sophie may own the place, and this is a suspicion that's given to me by this gigantic neon sign outside. It's literally unmissable. Oh, that must be Sophie. Let me just really quickly bring up my stream so I actually know what is going on in the background. Perfect. All right, so we'll talk to Sophie over here. We've already looted her, so we probably don't need to do a hell of a lot. We are going to sell her back this pocket watch. Yep, there you go. And also this pocket watch that we stole from her cabinet. And what can we purchase? Probably not a hell of a lot, right? We can now buy ourselves a bunch of lockpicks, which is awesome. Hey, Alex, how you doing? So, yeah, let's get out of here. Thanks, she says. Let's ask her name. Oh, or not. Thanks. No, I want your name, lady. I want to know your name. As if I tell you. I just want to know if you are Sophie. Okay, we can't actually afford to buy her out. Let's go back to the police station and we'll buy ourselves a few lockpicks. That's probably going to be the next best thing. Thanks. I love Sleep Token. I think everyone loves Sleep Token, don't they? Except for those few who don't love Sleep Token, who I don't want them on my channel, to be quite honest, and I'll ban them when I see them. We do have Chomp Chicken Shack right here. We have a Bottle-O over there. What else have we got? Town Hall.
Realized today that you're the reason I got into metal music.
That's funny. I have gotten so many people into metal. It's absolutely crazy. Have you listened to Of Sulphur's last full album? That's a good one. Although it's very heavy. Very, very heavy. Okay, so we're here now. We want to go into the locker. We want to get ourselves a lockpick kit so that we can do more bedlam, believe it or not. We could probably even afford to get another one as well. Yep. Okay, we now have 64 lockpicks. That is an insane amount of lockpicks. That's probably all the lockpicks we're going to need from here on out, to be quite honest. We are going to dial.
Just waiting patiently for Silver Scream 3.
Oh, you'll be waiting a while, I think, for Silver Scream 3. I feel like Ice Nine Kills are kind of like coasting off of the popularity they had off of the first 2 albums. Although, if you are interested, I Prevail are releasing an album sometime this year, and they have already dropped 2 singles, one of which is absolute fire, and the other one, I wouldn't say is as much absolute fire, but it's still fire. The payphone at Jenkins will ring at exactly 18:57. Okay, put that down, pull my watch out. Jenkins. What the hell is Jenkins? Who's Jenkins? No one's told me who Jenkins is yet. Is it a street? Is it a street? Or is it kind of like a bottle? I don't see any street called Jenkins. There's Vincent Street. Hey, that's my town. Good. Okay, it's got to be a name of something, right? Jen's Tavern, obviously not there. Desk Lab, something, don't care. Tom Tom Chicken Shack. Lobster Lounge. I'm not seeing any Jenkins here. What's this? These are homes.
When you playing Happy Hills Homicide 2?
When I can. I've completely forgotten that it came out. I'm really excited to play it though. I've been looking forward to it coming out for a year since I played the first one on stream. Sophie's Emporium. Jenkins! Here, this is where we want to go. We'll plot a route and we won't use auto travel. Yeah, no, I'll be doing it real soon. What, the game? It's weird, isn't it? This game is only a gig big. It's only a gigabyte. It's insane. Just how good this game is. We probably don't want to screw around too much. It's right in here, isn't it? Hello, phone? Phone. Phone. Phone right here. I pick it up. I hang
Your
it.
mustache. Yes, of course the game is pretty.
Whew. Oh, the mustache is exploding. Oh, here we go. I need you to steal an important document. It'll be sealed in a red and brown envelope. There is a briefcase hidden nearby with information about the mark. Okay, we'll do that. There's also a lot of jobs here as well. We could probably do with getting some kind of apartment, right? This one's only $1,000. Hell yeah. Okay, someone just said they had a bad evening. I couldn't really care less about their evening, to be quite frank. Not until we actually know them. All right, job information updated. Let's just toss this. Someone just called me a jackass. Don't make me call someone. I'm Lana from Jenkins. Hi, Lana from Jenkins. What a name. Imagine naming your child after a store. I mean, if the shoe fits, I guess, right? So, we probably want to go ahead and look at a case file for this one right here, and we want to map out exactly where we need to go. So, we want to go to Azure and Partners, which is in Jacobson Terrace. I'm going to plot a route there, which is pretty awesome. I love that functionality. And we need to do something, don't we? We need to find this guy, or not. First name, initial F. Actually, that makes it significantly easier to track this guy down, I think. We'll do a 180 and we'll follow this arrow all the way down here. Bart Hole does not screw around. Okay. But yeah, sorry, I've got a cold, so I'm not really editing a lot of videos at the moment.
Did you know it's been 6 years since you took that horrible photo of me being sick in the bucket?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. It's unsurprising though. Only people from my hometown can hold their drinks as well as people like me. All right. Although the irony of it all is that I can't drink anymore. I'm on this medication now that
6 years.
It's crazy. I can't drink anymore. It's just something I can't do. Like, it's not something I've just given up. It's just something I literally can't do with the medication that I'm on because it knocks me unconscious. Pretty funny. Okay, so we are currently here at Azure and Partners. We known each other 6 years. Jeez, time flies, huh? Okay, so we probably want to start by knocking out any cameras in the area.
I
There's
am
one
pretty
right
sure
there.
I heard of you when you did That's Not My Neighbor.
That's not my neighbor. Oh, I need to play that actually. There was a huge controversy surrounding the game. Okay, I'll pick one of those. She did not give two hoots about us breaking into the security lockbox. Yeah, that's not my neighbor. So there's a story mode out now, and I've got a game theory basically lined up in my head, ready to go. Let's also shut off
yeah,
the...
wasn't the creator a creep or something?
Wasn't the creator a creep? No, that is Yandere Simulator. You're getting a little bit mixed up. The controversy with the That's Not My Neighbor is that the developer of the game, Nacho Sames, I don't know how to say his name, I think he's Spanish or Mexican or something like that. He unfortunately released the game on Steam for money, which on one hand is fair enough, but then he deleted the paid version from itch.io. So everyone who had already paid for the game no longer could access the game. That is breaking the one rule of self-publishing a game, which is don't wipe your ass with the community. And also, on top of
Nacho
that...
in his name must be Spanish or Mexican or something.
Yeah, possibly. Although I think it's just a correlation, not causation. We need this laser to piss off, actually, so we can get in here and get to this padlock box so we can turn off the security system. We don't want the alarm to go off. I hope we can get this before it hits us. Oh, that was close. I saw the laser just about to swipe us as well. Woo! All right, let's take a look at the employee. So we are looking for somebody with a first name beginning with F. This is not her.
Come to the
obviously.
UKPL. Please.
Come to the UK. I can't even leave home anymore. I am literally so sick that I am housebound these days. This is Ada Moran. That's not it. G.U. Young. That's definitely not her either. Kendrick McPherson. No. What about Minato Bolton? Nope, that's not her.
Go with SY. He's doing traveling.
Devin Rice. Go with Simon. He's doing traveling. No, I can't. I literally can't leave home.
Housebound? He'll nurse you.
Oh, I got massive brain damage, DJ. It's literally as simple as that. Like, I don't get to leave the house any more than like once every 2 weeks or so, and that's usually just to go see my dad or something like that. Anyway, Fernanda Arias seems to be most likely candidate right here because her first name starts with F, and this one right here, Lucas Schmidt. So there's no one else here that has a first name that starts with F. Yeah, I don't talk about it too much, but the brain damage has crippled my life enormously. Whoa! Oh no! What? Kidnapping case? Hold up! Hold up! Hold TF up! Minato Bolton, you kidnap case. Minato Bolton, we just saw him, didn't we? He works here. Minato Bolton. Is this him? No, it's Fernanda Arias. Devin Rice. Minato Bolton, right here. Okay, so this guy, potentially, we could start swiping away at his computer if we get our sniffer out. Whoop, that's a watch. Get our sniffer out. Okay, we'll start scanning until we find... Oh, we don't have his fingerprints, actually. That's not good. But we could probably just use deduction, right? Okay, someone's apparently seen us as you're in partner's back room. That's not helpful. Okay, I'm turning the light on because I know the security system's defunct. Actually, it's almost enabled again. Let's go ahead and re-switch that. We'll look around for some kind of code of some sort. We'll also scan around the place for fingerprints because we kind of need to. Looks fine from this end. What's in here? Oh, this is just a break room. That's fine. If they've got any drawers, let's loot them. There's a hairpin right here. Nice. That's a free lockpick. What else we got? In the drawers, there is nothing. What about fingerprints? Got a type E in there. Probably shouldn't just be scanning every single fingerprint we find because it'll congest up our notes. To all employees, the door code to my office has been reset to 8765. I know exactly where we should be punching that in. 8765. 8765. 8765. Nice. Okay, what's in here? There is a safe. Let's try the same thing on here. 8765. Oh my god, I can't believe that. We're taking this upgrade vial. There is a paper stack right here. We are going to look at it, of course. There's nothing on it. That's just embarrassing, really. What about this one? Nothing. What about this one? Nothing. What about this one? Oop. Nothing. And this one? Nothing. Okay. We've already rummaged through here. Oh, look, money. Great. We've already made a profit. We probably also... Oh no, is someone here? What the hell is that sound? Oh, that was the security door lifting. Oh no. Oh no, they're in the stairwell. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, go ahead and... Oh, there we go. We've got the passcode already. Cool. Let's fill out the profile right here. First name, Judith. That's awesome. We've got the employee profile. We are going to go into the employee database next, and we are going to search for F. Or maybe we should check our case first, so that we actually know who we're searching for. We need to find Minato Bolton as well, but for theft, we are going to go ahead and find Fernanda. Fernanda. That's not a name. F-E-R Arias. Here we go. This is the employee. Print that out. And we want to take this. Good. Oh, we also got our fingerprints. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead, delete those. And we also want to find What the hell? I didn't type that.
Oh yeah, what's your fave song from the new album?
It keeps changing. If you're talking about the Sleep Token song, it keeps on changing. It keeps changing. It was Dangerous, and then it was Caramel, but I think Past Self is like overall just consistently my favorite song on that album. Okay, so this is the guy who went missing.
Vibes.
Provider vibes. Yeah, it's the mustache that gives those. So, oh, there's also another person here that we can print off as well. Let's go ahead and print this off. This is just free information. We'll go ahead and take a look at that so that we know her fingerprints. We could probably actually go ahead.
But dangerous also gives you vibes.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I love Dangerous. It's such a good song, especially when the trap kicks in. Okay, I'm going to hit the security door breaker here. I'm going to turn the cameras back off, and we probably want to do the same thing in here because these are about to be enabled as well.
Library intruders tremble before you.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Right before my best friend, the Judas, left the city, you probably remember, Carl. He was talking about how it's kind of like really, really funny just in the middle of conversation to start slipping in random sleep token lyrics. Okay, what I am looking for, by the way, is the desk of the person that we're looking for. JY, remember your passcode this time.
Carl.
9530. Okay. Yeah, Carl. That's the one.
Where has he gone?
He's moved up to Christchurch. He's gone. He's bailed out, and hilariously, he moved up there because he ended up getting adopted by a family. So he's now stepdaddy Carl to all of us. What was this note? 9530. 9530. 9530. 9530. Right. Profile.
Stepdaddy.
Okay, good. We're just gonna kind of like leave this here, I think.
Did he have a kid?
No, he didn't have a kid. He's trying to get adopted by 2 children. Okay, nothing in there. There's a hairpin in here. There's lockpicks everywhere. Maybe we shouldn't have bought those packs. But we did anyway, didn't we? We need, what the hell? Baseball card, Sharky Tannis. I'm taking that because I feel like it might be worth something. There's a hairpin right there. Let's get our sniffer out. And we'll see whether or not we can't find either of these people's workstations. Their fingerprints should be all over the place. Who's this? This is Adam Brown. That is not who we're interested in. What about over here? There's a fingerprint right there. Who's this? That's type G. We don't know whose that is, which means they're not relevant to the case. What about this one? Type H, also not relevant to the case. A lot of people work here. Gotta be said. Like, a lot of people work here. Why are there no fingerprints here? Oh, there's one right there. Or maybe there wasn't. Any on the chair, maybe? Oh, piss. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, no, it's the stairwell. It's fine. The game's just panicking me for no reason. There's a fingerprint right there. Let's go ahead and sniff this. Type E. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Nothing. So it's got to be these 2 cubicles back here, right? Hey, remember your passcode this time? 4773. We could probably punch that one in right after we find the fingerprints. We also know whose desk this is because this is a bit of a giveaway right here.
Oh, I need to show you the vessel plush I crocheted.
Hey, that's sick. That's sick. Yeah, tag me. Tag me on any of my socials. I'll see it. 4773. Okay, let's punch that in here. 4773. 4773. The reason I'm punching this passcodes in is because if we find any of her things or personal details, it'll automatically punch the code in for us. So we don't really need to worry too much about anything necessarily. Okay, whose is this? Whoa! Well, that was fast. We already found our first sync disk. I actually can't believe it. That's insane. All right, let's go ahead and start scanning this. Who works here? They are an absolute slob. Type H. Actually, is this Type H? Or is it someone else's desk and they're just rummaging around through it? Adam Moran. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, piss! Okay, let's hit the breaker. We hit the security door breaker.
Enjoy Lil BS.
Oh, I will enjoy. Thank you so much. I will enjoy Little Vessel. Okay, who's this? Type E. We don't know whose this is, so I'm not going to rummage around too much in that. Who's this? Lucas Schmidt? Where does this guy work? There are 2 employees here. We haven't found their workstations yet. Do they even work here? Because they don't own either of these. I'm pretty sure we scanned these. Yeah, we scanned these. We know that they don't work here. Maybe they work in here. Ah, well, regardless of whether or not they work here, we do actually have access to their house now, which is pretty awesome. I'm just going to leave. Good. Put away our sniffer. Let's take a look at our case board and see what we are dealing with this theft, because it seems to be connected to this kidnapping case. Or we could probably actually just chase up this case right here, because this will also give us a heap of money. Office manager at Azure and partners. Good for him. What's his address? Well, we can actually look it up in the city directory regardless of whether or not we have access to his address. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to leave here. Oh, there's also a ransom note, apparently. The hell? Where was that? Here. Okay. Examine the ransom note from 904 Ryu View. That is a mouthful. That is an absolute mouthful. Where the hell is Ryu View? Let's get rid of both of these. Ryu View. Ryu View. Actually, it's kind of handy with the whole top-down views with all of the stuff over here. Santos Terrace. This is the Fathom Zone Violet. Okay. Because now we can actually see exactly what is, in fact, residential and what's commercial. 401 Ryu View. Okay, so I'm just going to plot a route here. Let's go straight to the ransom note. And we'll start questioning people. This shouldn't take too long either, this ransom right here. Okay, somebody is listening to a radio really loudly, despite the fact that nobody speaks to each other. Bloody Zoomers. Okay. Strangely enough, actually, I've really warmed up to Zoomers recently. Simply, I thought I was being attacked for a second there. They're just, they've got this really positive attitude about life, whereas millennials are always just super depressing and, you know, Generation Alpha, they're super dull these days. And there's not really any in between. Oops, ramp drop, turn me around. Okay, so we want to go all the way up to floor 9, I think. Get out of the way, lady. Oh, nice milk. I'll be taking that. Let's go ahead and drink what's left of this milk. It's empty. Okay, great. Just gotta throw that on the ground right there. Okay, what floor are we at? 404. We want to go 3 floors higher. We probably could have taken... Wait, is this where we're supposed to be? I don't think it is it? Why did we just get a notification? No, 904. We're definitely supposed to be higher. Let's take the elevator. The stairs makes no sense for what we're doing right now.
It is very late here. I shall now depart. Good night, dear library guard final boss.
Okay, sleep well, Alex. Have a great night. Okay, let's go to floor 9. Significantly faster than we were running up the stairs like an absolute dope. All right, good. Come all the way up here. And is this it? Yes. Okay. Sus! Sus! Sir! Hello. What's your name? None of my business. Eat my ass! I'll give you money. I'm Theodore Guirigui. What's it to you? Wow. Theo Guirigui. What a name. Holy hell. That's also the wrong apartment. Oh, we should have asked him if he saw anything suspicious. I doubt he would have. I've never seen somebody say they've seen something suspicious. Hello? Ah! Hello? Hello? I'm coming in! Alright, now we're gonna investigate this place. Just gonna close that really quickly. Okay, he's unconscious, which is awesome. Means we can go ahead and take his fingerprints. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. I was trying to knock on the door. Let's search him. Maybe he has a ransom note. He has tobacco on him. Good for him. And that was it. Okay. Let's also inspect him. Good. We don't know this person's name, but we do know what they look like and that they cannot take a door to the face. Ow, that's gotta hurt. It's gotta absolutely hurt. What's in the cabinet? Let's take a look around her house. Or his house. What the hell? Is there a... Who designed this bathroom? It's got worse feng shui than a mystery flesh pit. It's disgusting. Okay. That's fine. So, while she is down there, unconscious, I'm just going to go ahead and start looting. Address book. Let's go ahead and pin this, assuming that this is, in fact, the right case. Yes, it is. Good. We are supposed to be here. Go ahead and open up this drawer. What's in here? It's a crumpled piece of paper. Please, he begged as the knife flashed in the light of the cruncher. Please, you can have the promotion. I danced around the office chair I had him tied to. Ha! I said, it is too late. You shouldn't have given the position to Jill. Now you will pay. He shrieked, but I took a printout of last quarter's fiscal report and stuffed it into his mouth. Who's underperforming now? I screamed. Okay, well, that's a delusion of grandeur or some kind of power control thing. Let's go ahead and keep that. I'm gonna frame this lady. People are gonna be all like, oh, I walked into a door frame. But she's gonna... Hello? Don't call this number again. Okay. Sure. Thanks for that. Anyway, so it's gonna seem like she's gonna tell everybody, a door hit me in the face. No shot. Oh, piss. But she's gonna smell like vodka. Oh my god, did I just knock her back out? Oh my god, actually, that is perfect. I didn't realize that we could knock people out like that. Let's take another bottle of vodka. My god, I didn't realize that was gonna work. Okay, there is some crumpled paper here. I'm not really seeing any notes around the place. Oh, there's a note right here. Ransom note! Okay, let's pin this. Rescue Manitou Bolton by 1:30 a.m. Deliver 2,000 credits to the basement of the Fathom Zone Violet Hall here, or you'll never see Manitou again. No enforcers, you have 6 hours. Oh dear. Okay, we don't have time to loot this lady's house, unfortunately, so thank you very much for your hospitality. I am Ghost. Okay, we'll come down here. I don't have 2 grand, by the way. We don't have enough money to afford this, but we could potentially punch them unconscious. Let's go down to the ground floor. Okay, our first proper case. What time is it? Oh, we got plenty of time, actually. So, if we stop by a pawn shop, we may be able to sell the baseball card right here. Get 2 grand, pay the ransom, get him free, potentially. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way. But we're going to have to act very quickly, I think. Okay, where is the pawn shop? And is it open is actually another enormous question. Pawn shop, where are you? We're under the pump right now. Okay, let's go ahead and plot around here. It's literally over here. It's right in the middle of the shop, the city, actually. That's a really convenient place for it to be. Oh, that's right. It's Sophie's. I thought Sophie's was like a pub or something. Hey, lady. I would like to sell you some things I found. Please don't ask where I got them from, because I'm just going to lie to you. Ah, we could sell this. They're pretty much everywhere anyway. We also have a sync disc, which is pretty cool. We could probably sell that too. I'm going to sell this baseball card. I don't think we should sell the sync disc upgrade file just yet, but I'm going to for money. Okay. Thanks. No, thank you. We need to find ourselves a little bit of cash by the time we actually need to get this watch medical. 9647. I'm going to break into the back room here, and we're going to see if we can't loot it. 9647. Good. Any cameras? We're about to find out. Is that a camera? Is that a camera? I can't tell. Locked. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and break into this here lockbox. Nice. We only got 61 lockpicks left, which is actually fine. Okay, we'll come down here into the keypad. Is it the same code? 9647. Nice. Diamond! Yes, I'll take that, and I'll take that. And there's a note here. The code for the office. Well, actually, that was for the thing we just opened, so. All right, let's leave these premises. Let's leave the back rooms, and we will sell this diamond to the person who actually owns the diamond. That's funny. My inventory's full. No! Okay, we'll sell this. That almost tips us over the edge of 2 grand. There's also a baseball right here. 1943. I think that's a year away from when our character was born. We need 60 bucks worth of stuff. We need to steal 60 bucks worth of stuff, and we are in the money. Let's go ahead and close this down, and we'll keep on ransacking this room. What's that? Is that a hairpin? Yes, please. I'll take it. Nice. Good. There's another paperclip right there. That's another lockpick for us. There's a note right here. My God, she has so many reminders. Sophie's Emporium, Sophie Rose, retail owner. Apparently, we don't know who Sophie Rose is. I think we could probably say it's the person standing at the counter, right? It's a shame there's no common sense in this game, to be quite honest. I would really like a little bit of common sense. There's some candy right there. Paper stack. Okay. Employment agreements. I'm just going to read all of these really quickly just to, you know, just in case we actually bump into any of these people in the future. Crumpled paper. Okay, maybe it's empty from here on out. It's empty. Good. Okay. But we know. Paxidol. I'll be taking that. That's probably valuable. Good. I'll root around through these drawers as well. One of these might have a filing cabinet. There's a sales ledger. Ooh, what if we take this and then sell it back to her? Actually, what are things going for? Rings are pretty expensive. Hammer and utility knife, chef's knife. That's okay. Rope and a truncheon sold to Renata. Nail box and a chef's knife. Wonder what A was doing with that. Paisley bought a hammer. Box cutter, hammer. Yeah, okay, so that's useless to us. But we know it's useless to us. That is a strength. All right, let's go ahead and enter this here. Into the storeroom. Oh, perfect. A storeroom is exactly what we want to loot. Okay, what are they storing in here? Anything useful? Employee details? Yes, okay, that wasn't Sophie Rose. At the counter, it seems. Who is at the counter? Ying Tai Du. What a name. Okay. We now know everybody who works here because we broke into their office. There's some vents over here. You know, for a storeroom, there's actually nothing back here. All right. Let's try and sell these drugs back to her, see what it goes for. Yes. Ooh. All right, we just stole a baseball and now we're going to sell it back to her for a whopping 50 credits. Nice. Okay, we are $7 short, but fortunately, these drugs, called shop item name, cost $8. So we're gonna have $1. Nice. We're gonna have $1 to spare. That's awesome. Okay, now we want to go to place a briefcase with the 2,000 credits in the base. What do you mean briefcase? There is no briefcase, is there? Address book. Okay, let's go back to the apartment that Minato Bolton was found at, because I feel like possibly we need to find some kind of connection. What's the address book from? Won't tell us. Ransom note. Okay. Deliver 2,000 credits to the basement of the Fathom Zone Violet. Call this number. Okay, no enforcers, you have 6 hours. What about this crumpled paper? What was this? This was just a delusion of grandeur. I'm pretty sure there was a way of seeing past notes, right? Select no case? No. Person, sync disks, notebook. Okay, this could be it. Jacobson Terrace 6th floor landing. Why do we have this? Why do we have this? We know where he works, we don't know where he lives. Okay, employee records. This is not useful to us. We'll keep going down. 904 Ryu View. So who is this? Oh, that's right. We just knocked her out, didn't we? Okay, 904 Ryu View. We're going to go back there and we're going to talk to the person that we knocked unconscious. That probably makes the most sense, right? 904 Ryu View. We've been there, so it should already be tagged. Oh, the Fathoms. This is also where we need to bring the suitcase. Laba. No, is it here? Yes. All right. Let's pull it around here. We'll actually question the person that we went there to question in the first place, instead of allowing our ADD to knock her unconscious and then loot all of her things. Wonderful. Okay, so we'll come up here. We want to go to floor 9. Turn our torch off. I don't know how we can resolve this case, if I can be quite honest. I don't really know how kidnapping cases work, because I've never done them before. But we're just going to make sure that we can actually do it. Okay, so it wasn't over here. Oh, actually, that was the one. Hello? Somebody's coming to answer the door. Let's hope she doesn't recognize this as the person that beat her unconscious. Hello? Hello? Wow, the lighting on this floor is abysmal. Hello? What the hell? Hello? I'm on a time limit here, lady. Seriously? Oh my god. Okay, I'm picking this lock. We're just gonna break our way in. Hopefully we can, like, wake her up and possibly question her after we wake her up. Okay, is she in bed? Big question. Big question indeed. No, I don't think she is, actually. Right. Hello? Yes? Hello, what's your name? Keep your nose out of my business. You're definitely not the person that I came here to speak to about the kidnapping. I found this ransom note. Please help. Don't know what to do. That's absolutely fine. I've called the enforcers, but they don't care. Well, I'm here. If you don't find them or pay the ransom, Minato will die. Womp womp. Okay. So, how do we do this? Why'd you open up the case file? What? That did nothing to us. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? No. Okay. What's your name? Alejandra Rivero. Damn it, we spent way too much money, unfortunately, and now we can't afford the ransom. Do you have any fingerprints? Yes, he does, and he's willing to give them to us as well. Perfect. Any spare change? $1. Thank you. Take it. Thank you. Okay, well, look at this again. I found this ransom note. We already know what the ransom note says because we broke in and read it ourselves. Okay. Bye-bye. So, basement of the Fathom Zone Violet. Call 895-0179. 895-0179. We don't have a briefcase full of money. That's the thing. We don't have one. Let's just go straight to ground floor. We'll go find a payphone and we'll call this number. Maybe they will give us a briefcase of some sort. It's hard to say. Money, however, doesn't actually appear to be a big issue of the game. Like, it's not a central focus of the game. Obviously, the central focus is to investigate and make sure that you're actually, you know, investigating the crimes properly with a little bit of due diligence. I don't think money really factors into it. What is this? There's a little hand over here. Oh, that must be the hand. So, what we're after is a payphone. Look at the map really quickly. We haven't used a payphone yet, have we? No. No, we haven't. Okay. So, there are bins around. There's a payphone right here. Good. Let's plot the route just down here. It's better go that way for some reason. I'm not going that way, obviously. It's a bit of a detour to go that way. Why would I? Okay, just over here. Telephone box door. Good. Now we want to pick up, we want to dial this phone number. 895-0179. Here we go. You got the cash? Listen carefully. Leave it in the basement of the Fathom Zone Violet. No enforcers. Got that? I don't have a briefcase, if that's what you're asking. Oh my god. Bourbon? Lying on the street? Wow. Stop littering, FFS. Let's go into here, and we will, in fact, install a sync chip upgrade. Probably makes the most sense, right? So we can actually get paid. This is the best one that you could have right at the start of the game, by the way. We get $5 for exploring new locations. We probably want to do that. Crawl space engineer, not particularly useful, but getting paid for discovering new locations right at the start of a game is absolutely fantastic. We're gonna do that. Okay. So, we have some vodka on us. We have some money. We need $50, actually. We need $50. What are you selling, actually? Oh, we don't know, because we're not talking to it. I'd like to buy something. Tenacity! Increase the power of punches by 20%. Ooh. Or increase throwing power by 20%. Or, when taking damage, the first impact's damage is negated. That last one could actually be kind of overpowered, so could that second one. We know that if we just throw a bottle of piss at somebody, that it knocks them unconscious. Let's go ahead and take this, and we'll use these as weapons, I think. We're going to be the piss chucker. That's going to be the build that we go for. So where are we going? We're going to the basement of the Fathom Zone Violet. Where is that? That was up here or something, wasn't it? Fathoms? Fathom Zone Violet? Fathoms? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go down one floor. This is where we want to go. First floor landing to the basement of the Fathom Zone. So this would be that, wouldn't it? But these are also addresses. Okay, we'll plot a route here, and if we have to, we will throw a bottle at somebody's face and knock them unconscious with it. I think that's gonna be a really good idea. We'll just chuck piss like we live in a in a mental asylum or on death row or something like that. We're just going to be tossing piss left, right, and center. Is this it here? It's got to be it here, right? I can kind of see into this guy's home. Is he showering? The hell? No. All right. Well, good to know. Let's go all the way around here, and we'll go through this Tory gate looking thing. We may die on the other side of this Tory gate, but there's no better place to die than in a Tory gate. Okay. We need to go down low. What is this? Lost item. Last seen at the Fathom Zone Violet between floors 1 and 3. Wrench. All right. I mean, I'm actually just going to pin this because we could find it. We could find it. We want to go down into the basement. Ugh. This is grisly. Hey, you! Unknown citizen. What's your name? I'm Jane Davenport. What's it to you? Have you seen or heard anything unusual? No. Okay. Do you know this person, Minato Bolton? Saw them about rear view. About? How are you? Could be worse. Great, I don't care. Wait, she's seen him. What? Hello? Well, you're a creepy looking man. Gotta go home, he says. Ugh, this place sucks. I hate it down here. Ugh. Okay, well, we were told to go into... Oh, is this it? Basement 4, the Fathom Zone Violet? Possibly? Fathom Zone Violet basement. Okay, Fathom Zone Violet seems to be the name of the place. This is basement 4, basement 1. Which one are we supposed to drop it into? The basement. It just says the basement. Really? The basement. Okay. I'm knocking on the door! Hello? Who lives in here? You better open the door! Hey there, sorry, did I wake you? Let's have a chat to him. What's your name? I'm not telling you. Wow, okay. Have you seen or heard anything weird? Think I'd tell you if I had? Yes, I asked. Can I come in? No. What if I gave you 50 cents? No. Okay, what about 100 cents? Fine, why not? Mind my own business. Okay, we'll find out what this guy's name is. We are coming into his house. I just want to see if what's-his-face even lives down here. Because we don't know. Wow, this guy lives in an absolute crap hole. This place sucks. Jesus. Look at this. Disgusting pit of a hovel. I've never seen a worse location. Okay, let's root through his files. Nothing. Anything here? Tenancy agreement? No, nothing. Bank statement? Nothing. Birth certificate? Stephen Valentine? Who is a male. Hello there. Are you Stephen Valentine? Hard to say. We need to pay him for his name, I think. All right, I've seen enough in here. What else is there? I think there was also here, right? Unknown address? Okay, that is obviously a laser sensor. What would this do for us down there? Also, what's up with this map? This is a tiny little place. Isn't he supposed to be down here? There is a phone down there. That's kind of handy to know. Ah, I see. So if we go outside, we'll find a bunch more apartments, right? Like there's one right here. If I just pound on this door right here really hard. Hello? Hello? It's me, Bart Hole! Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't even think that you were going to answer the door, to be quite honest. Why can't I interact with him? I mean, yes. I can't interact with him. Yes? Oh, he's got to be the kidnapper, right? All right, good. Knock him unconscious. Gorgeous. What is your name? And also, can I have your fingerprints, please? Inspect. All right, don't know what his name is. We are going to take his fingerprints, which are, of course, on whatever the hell that is. New information as well. Good. Let's search him. I kind of love the door mechanics so much. It is so good. Okay, we are going to be scouring this place for clues. Nothing. Oh, there are files right there. Okay, tenancy agreement. Whoops. Bank statement. Certificate of birth. This is Mario Montoya. What a name. There's money in here. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Yoink. Excellent. What else we got? Looks like we've got a shopping list. Yep, shopping list. Not particularly interesting. Nothing under there. What's in here? It's just his bathroom. Nothing in here as well. Except for the straight razor, which I'm going to take because it might be a really good weapon. I'm going to help myself to his food. Or not. My inventory is too full. Okay, what's in here? I don't see anybody in here. That's the thing. Okay. Has he written down any notes? No, he has not, unless it's in his bedside cabinet, which sometimes it can be. Okay, we'll open this up. Nice. Found a key and 30 buckery booze. Love that for us. Last place to search are these drawers right here before we cut our losses and leave. What's this? Ah, perfect. 4952. 4952. We've got to remember that. 4952. 4952. 4952. Beautiful. He had nothing. He owns nothing. Oh no. Oh, piss. Oh, we don't actually want to get into a fight because we're on permadeath mode. Ow, piss. Watch out. Dude, you just closed the door on me, you asshole.
Greetings.
Yo, what's up, Spandong? How you doing? We're playing permadeath mode, but we may unfortunately die. Go! Run! Okay, can't go in there. Somebody help! Someone else shouts. We got to get out of here, right? I think we've absolutely royally cocked this up. This is the exit. Probably should have known that from the exit sign. I'm running! I don't know what those guys are doing.
These are beating you up.
Yeah, they are beating us up. It's not good. It's not good. I think we've already taken a punch in the face, but only a single punch in the face, which is honestly pretty good considering how much of a dick we've been playing as. Okay. Oh! Wait, I have weapons. I've got a straight razor and 3 bottles that I could have just thrown at them. Oh well, live and let learn. Okay, let's go back into our case file. So, we don't have the ability to deliver 2,000 credits to the basement of the Fathom Zone because we don't have access to a briefcase. That's not good. Wow, this guy's handwriting sucks. Let's go through his address book. Oh, basement 02 of the Fathom Zone Amber. No, we want Fathom Zone Violet, don't we? Not Amber. But that is sus. That is super sus. Okay, we'll put that there. Kind of weird that that one's even in the address book whatsoever. Right, more names. Felicity, Rick. Whoever else is using this address book only has 2 friends. Nerd! Nerd! All right, we're gonna go here next. Assuming it's not the same place and we're not gonna get the absolute crap kicked out of us. All right, what time is it? Because we are still under the pump here. It is 11:20. We don't have terribly long to resolve this case. I don't want Minoto to be killed, but if he does get killed, there is a silver lining to that cloud, being that he would be murdered. And then we can go and claim a murder bounty. Hey everybody, hope you don't remember me. I was the guy who broke into that guy's house and, Okay, let's actually talk to the guy who lives here. Okay, someone's actually coming. Can't even walk down the street anymore. I know, tell me about it. I just got punched in the face by 3 different dudes. I feel like this guy might actually have a connection to the perp. Hello there, Davin Rice. Oh, that's right, we broke into his house. How you doing, buddy? We need to speak. Evening, what's your name? I'm not telling you. Well, I already have that information. Can I come in and look around? I've already ransacked his house as well. He owns nothing. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Can't say I have.
39 buried. 0 found.
Do you know this person? Nothing to do with me. Okay, what if I give you money? Mind your own business. Okay, what if I give you $1? Minato Bolton. Yeah, that's my colleague, Minato. What do you mean you guys live together? Oh, they live together. They were around Ryu View. Ah, okay. So that was the address that he lived at Ryu View. So I don't know if this guy has actually seen him. Can I have your fingerprints? Get out of here. I think I actually already have his fingerprints. So this guy's prime suspect right now. Can I come in? As if I'd let someone like you in. What do you mean? I can let myself in. All right, got any spare change? Oh, he gave us $1 as well. He obviously doesn't remember that we slammed a door in his face. Now, I don't see anywhere where we could leave like a briefcase or anything like that, or even how we would even pick a briefcase. Oh, someone coming? No? No one's coming. Okay. Basement 3? I think we have already been in. Just pound on the door, no reason. Okay, I don't think we have been in here. Let's go ahead, maybe lockpick this.
I don't know if you've heard
Oh,
of
no.
it, but a banger game series I grew up with was Pikmin.
Pikmin, oh, that's so familiar. Is that a Newgrounds series? Pikmin. I'm pretty sure that's a Newgrounds series, isn't it? I was on Newgrounds once. I'm 30 years old. I literally couldn't have avoided it. There were only two places worth going to for gaming, and there was Armour Games and, of course, Newgrounds. Congregate basically took over a little bit later, but other than that, nothing. Okay, we're running away. Let's take a look at our evidence and see if there's anything else, because we don't... Oh, we actually do have enough money.
It was on GameCube and then Wii, and then Nintendo Switch.
No, I haven't heard of it then. I've never really been a big Nintendo guy, to be quite honest. I was always a PlayStation guy. I like the barbarity of first-person shooters. That's why I always played the PlayStation games. So, Basement 2, the Fathom Zone, we've already been there. We've scoured that place. There was nothing there. So, where could this guy be? Where does he live? We don't know where he lives. That's the thing. We have seen people
First-person shooters are epic. You played Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, I played a lot of Team Fortress 2. I played it back when it was popular. We are after, specifically, not that, the address that we keep on going back to for that one person, because this guy may live there. We literally just don't know. We don't know where he is. Wait for the ransom briefcase to be collected. There's no briefcase anywhere. We could potentially buy one from the pawn shop and then just leave it empty, possibly. I mean, we can afford to do that, actually. Let's
Who
gamble.
was your main? Mine was easily sniper and sometimes scout.
I was, oh, good question, actually. I really liked engineer. Engineer was super fun for me. But I wanted to really like the spy, but I could never get the hang of the spy. I was never really good at like lying or stuff like that, or blending in with everybody else. So I always just went with engineer because it's what I knew. Where is the Wren Street Apartments? I'm gonna go back there. Well, actually, no, let's go to the pawn shop. We'll take a gamble on potentially not paying the ransom. What's this? What's this here? Disc Lab and Partners. Okay. So, where are you? Where are you, pawn shop? That is Sync Disc. There it is. On Sage. Okay, we'll plot her out there. Wait, it's literally on the other side of this block here. Okay. We'll go all the way through. We'll see if we can get a briefcase. If we can put $2 grand in it, that'd be fine. If we can't put $2 grand in it, I'm not really gonna cry over spilt milk. Jenkins, closed. Sophie's, open. Allegedly. There's no one behind the counter. Okay, well this means we can get a little bit of free income. Damn it, we have no inventory space. Okay, we can change that actually. Let's go ahead and start putting all of these down. Oop! They all heard that. Great. So, we may be able to steal a trophy. Yes. And now all we have to do is find somebody who works in here. Wow, I ransacked the hell out of this place, didn't I? No one's at the computer. Anyone in the bathroom? Hello? Yes! This is a private area, is it? Okay, what if I knock? Knocking on a private bathroom is so silly. Are you coming or what? Okay, we'll just wait for her to finish taking her crap. What is it? She says, hello there. I'd like to buy something. And by buy something, I mean I want to sell you this trophy I just stole from your cabinet. Also, here's some bourbon. And I'm going to keep this... Actually, no, we'll keep this straight razor in case we actually get into a kerfuffle.
I'm gonna go now. Sorry I couldn't stay for very long. Have a good day though.
It's okay, Spam Dong. You have a fantastic day. In fact, the only reason I'm streaming today is because I don't really have the brain capacity to edit. I'm going to spend $100 on this briefcase. It may be a gamble. It may be a gamble. So, what do we do with this? Inspect. Small rigid briefcase which can contain something important. Pick up and select the briefcase in your inventory to open it. All right. I've opened it. Put in 1,000 crows. What the hell? Okay. I have put 2,000 crows in it. Have I not? Yes, I have. I put 2 grand in it. Okay, that's good. So we can now leave this where we need to leave this. What is the time? Oh, we're leaving it pretty close to the wire, actually. All right, well, we'll open the map back up. We'll pay the ransom. Then we'll follow the person with the briefcase. I didn't even know this functionality was in the game. I'm really, really delighted that it is, though. This is so cool. This game has had so much thought put into it. Like, it's literally unbelievable just how much of a simulator this actually is. I'm also still very impressed that they're loading in like 500 NPCs at one time, even if they're kind of jank and they're a little bit fiddly. Okay. Here we are. You! Who are you? Don't know. Okay, we're gonna go down in an earlier round. And Sugar, we're going down, paying this ransom. Is this specifically where we're supposed to leave it? Where are we supposed to leave it, actually? I don't know. Briefcase, we probably want to pin that right there. Alright, I got the itchiest nose in the world right now. Let's go down 1 floor and... Oh, we're not. Where are we? Is this where it's supposed to be? This is the first floor landing. So we need to leave it in the basement. Which one's the basement? This can't be the basement out here. Fathom's yard. Yep, that doesn't make any sense. Basement 1. Basement 3. These are not named as they should be. I don't know which basement they're supposed to... Oh, no, I do actually. It's basement... Was it basement 2? Basement 2. Yeah, okay, so... If I come in here... Which one's basement 2? Is it this one? That's the yard. Okay. I'm literally going in circles around whatever the hell this is. This is 4. That's not useful to us. What about this one? That's 1. That's 3. Okay, we are... The only one that we need access to is the only one we haven't found yet. 4. It's not the one inside, is it? It is the one inside. Okay. Let's go ahead, open this. I feel like this might actually just be the place that we're supposed to be leaving it regardless. Possibly. But the game's not very descriptive. Okay. Place a briefcase with 2,000 bucks in the basement at the Fathom Zone Violet. In the basement. Just in the basement. Not on the landing, in the basement. What did the note say? What did the ransom note say? That's not the ransom note. Ransom note, right here. Deliver 2,000 credits to the basement of the Fathom Zone Violet. Call 895-0179. Okay. So I assume that we just deliver it into this guy's house, or do we just leave it down here? It's actually really hard to tell. We could just try put it in the hallway here, see what happens. Oh! Perfect! Okie dokie. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stake out here. We're gonna do a stake out. We're gonna try and see who takes the briefcase, and then we're gonna try and stalk them. Because we want that money back. We want that 2 grand. Probably should be looking around. Okay, stake out. We also want to check the time as well. So we had to do this by 1. Oh, the hell? There's a phone ringing. The hell? Is it in here? Yeah, briefcase is still there. Whoa! Hello! Okay, this guy's come to answer the phone. I'll piss. I'll piss. Okay, good. Money's still there. Nice. Answer your phone, you dumbass. What are you doing? Okay, his phone's ringing. I don't know when this guy's actually going to pick up the briefcase. If it's 1:30 on the dot, we could be here just a little while longer than we should be. Okay, that phone has stopped ringing. It's for the best, probably. I think. Hello? Whoever lives in here has had such a rough go of it. We've knocked him unconscious, I think, twice. And we keep on leaving his front door open. I feel bad for him. And then again, I don't feel bad for him whatsoever. Okay, we're wet. We may slip over. Which is fine, I guess. Do we actually have to wait? Rescue him by 1:30 a.m. We did the ransom. Oh, 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 oh. There was a person. Oh, I think he lives in that apartment, actually. Okie dokie. Anyone else? No, I don't think so. Man, isn't it weird? Isn't it weird how some of these games, these simulator games, they don't explain anything, and yet everything always tends to kind of like resolve itself in the end anyway. Regardless of kind of like how you play or the outcome or anything like that. It always just kind of, it always comes full circle. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody come to collect, unfortunately. We could wait a little bit, but again, like if somebody comes earlier, then it won't really do a hell of a lot. Wait, have we just resolved this case? I think we might have resolved this case. We don't know who the kidnapper is, though. We just don't know. And I think there's only one way to find out, which is waiting for them to actually collect this briefcase right here. Now, if I kind of like sit and wait for half an hour, I think the briefcase would still be there because they're coming to collect at 1:30, possibly. Or they could be on their way right now and we have to rescue this guy by 1:30. We're also a little bit cold. Gotta get warm. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We're also hungry. Hello. Why did you close that? Can you not see I'm on a stakeout? What a dumbass. Okay, we're a little bit shaky, but that's only because we're cold. You know what? While we're waiting for that, we could probably see if anyone's asleep and then fingerprint them. Hello, sir. Oh, sorry. Oh! There's a fight! A fight has broken out! Oh, this is bad, actually. Oh, no. Ah, they've got knives! Damn it. Okay, we're not going to know who picks up this briefcase then. We have to run. Oh, well, it shakes things up, though, doesn't it? Sorry. Okay, I don't know who just opened that door, but it could have most likely been the kidnapper. We shouldn't be cold if we're running, by the way. I don't really feel like that's a mechanic that's really very fun. That guy slipped over. That's so funny. That's what I think. That's my big weakness. In my family, the men have weaknesses at some things that we just always laugh at. Hello? Okay, briefcase is still there, which is good. I think that's the guy who attacked us. God knows why he attacked us. We were just trying to take his fingerprints. Just rude, really. But yeah, we've got weaknesses in our family. My granddad would always cackle with laughter whenever somebody falls into water. My dad, which is probably the most innocent of all of us, he loses his mind whenever he sees like a cat burping or farting. Just the sound effect put over a cat. It's that simple. Me, I like when people slip over, which is probably not the best thing in the world, given that I live in a city that's famous for its black ice. So I'll be sitting there in my car at lights, pedestrians cross the road, and very frequently they just fall over Peter Griffin, boof, style. Like, it happens so frequently. It defies physics. Black ice is so dangerous. And yet it makes me laugh so hard every single time. Okay, we need to get inside. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to pick this lock. And then we are going to disable the alarm system. And we're going to warm up in here. Boop. There we go. Done. Awesome. Now we can stake out from in here. Actually, what is this? What is this? Yeah, we've got 8 padlock. We've got 8 lockpicks that we can spend on this. We've got 1 billion lockpicks that we can spend on this, actually. Okay, we're still cold. We're a little bit hungry. We're a little bit thirsty. We are a slip hazard, which is absolutely fine. Okay. Good. Briefcase is still there. What's in here? Telephone router. Oh my god. This opens up so many doors. Ah, from somebody from the first room called their neighbor. Why? You can shut through the walls. I've been into the apartments. Okay, from Fathom Zone, Amber. So, apartment 1 called apartment 2. Wow, that's insane. From Jacobson Terrace to the basement of the Fathom Zone. Anything more? I didn't even know that this was even functionality. We could go outgoing. Looks like people are just literally calling each other here. Basement 4 is always calling basement 1, which is kind of weird because they are also neighbors despite the fact that the numbers shouldn't really reflect that. Okay, briefcase is still there. What else can we do in here? I didn't realize that this place had such use. Okay, nothing. Oh, hello. Are you a crook? No, he's not a crook. Of course he's not a crook. We've got a few hairpins here to subsidize the hairpins that we spent opening the little wingle dingle over there. You're another person. Maybe? Ooh, who's that? It's literally nobody. What time is it? Okay, we're about 13 minutes away from pickup time. We have ransacked this room. Royally ransacked it. We'll just go ahead and re-trigger the security breaker right there so that we don't get caught in the next 13 minutes. 11 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay, good. Actually, it's really handy trespassing as well because you can see the outline of everybody. So we'll probably know who takes the briefcase. Oh, is this him? No. Who the hell is that? There's a lot of people who are down here who don't really belong down here. Okay, 7 minutes away. We do not want to lose that briefcase. We want to follow them so we can get a case resolution. All right, 6 minutes away. 5 minutes away. I don't know kidnappers to be particularly timely either. They usually... It would make more sense if you're going to kidnap somebody to make everything a little bit more sporadic and chaotic than exact, right? That doesn't make any sense. To be so exact. Ooh, who's this? No one. Okay. No, they're definitely leaving. We're 2 minutes away from pickup time. 1 minute away from pickup time. Look kind of strange. Hello? Be careful, this is a rough neighborhood. Yeah, I know, right? There are people busting down doors. Okay, it's now 1:31, so we are past the due date. Did we cock it up? Is it broken? Did we bugger it up? What happened? What's going on? Are they late? Are they late or what? Where the hell is everyone? Oh, they're above us. Okay, that makes sense. What if I just take this? If I do just take this. I've taken the briefcase. Let's open it, see if our money's still in it. Oh my god, it is! Okay, well, we probably don't want this guy to be killed, honestly, so let's just leave that giant suitcase of money right there. Hey, are you here for the suitcase? Nope. How about you, mutton chops? Nope, doesn't look like it. Doesn't really look like there's anybody here to pick up the briefcase, does it? I don't know if we can claim that later, but I feel like potentially we are wasting our time just staking this place out. They're now 10 minutes late, which is unacceptable by all measure of the word. Well, that guy's obviously avoiding the briefcase for some reason. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I think we need some food. Excuse me. Hello? Hey, have you seen anything weird? Other than the state of the city? No, I know, right? The littering is insane. Do you know this person? Minato Bolt. I saw them somewhere around Rear View. Okay. Have they even been kidnapped? That's my next huge question. Have they actually been kidnapped? Or is this like a scam? Because people have seen them around Rear View, which is not here. I'm certain of it. No, it's not here. That's weird. Okay, well, the kidnapping case, it doesn't really look like anything else is going to happen with that, so we can probably leave it for... little bit? What the hell? Did I just getting you... What's my diggle? Let's go and get a case resolution. I feel like maybe because we haven't done a kidnapping case before, it might make sense to know exactly what we're supposed to be ticking off. Are you okay? He shouts. God knows at who. Wait, is there a dead guy here? No. Okay. We're leaving the suitcase. We're leaving the suitcase. We've lost $2 grand, but we saved some wanker's life. At huge detriment to ourselves. Okay, let's go ahead and grab one of these. Yoink! Great. What is the full name of the kidnapper? How the hell am I supposed to know that? There is no way of knowing that. Arrest the kidnapper? Kidnapper's dead? Oh, we are supposed to, yeah, we're exactly supposed to be doing exactly what I thought. Okay, let's go back to the stakeout side and we'll make sure that nobody takes the briefcase. We could probably also do with a little bit of food if we could afford it. How much money have we got? Probably not a lot, but vending machine. Okay, good. I'm gonna take this cola right here. Yoink, thank you. And I don't know if I can afford another thing of food, but I don't see anything around here that would allow us to feed. Okay, as soon as I come in here, I'm gonna start drinking this cola. Yummy. Glug glug. Excellent. Oh my god, what the hell? It's still there. The briefcase is still here. Howdy do. I just lit it. What are you gonna do about it, nerd? Nerd? Why is this guy wearing sunglasses at nighttime? Isn't it like 2 a.m.? You're also wearing sunglasses at 2 a.m. What the hell? Had enough of all this? Enough of all what? This guy's sus. This guy's super sus. What's your name? I'm Tony Draper. Okay, well, less sus now. Cool. I don't know where this kidnapping den could possibly be. Other than, like, on maybe in one of these rooms here? Possibly? Hello? Who lives in here? Who does live in there? We don't know. Okay, we've never been into this basement here. Hello? Didn't they say someone was coming? Oh, perfect. Here we go. Hi. Wow. How about that? Okay, we don't know this guy's name. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Do you know this person? Right here, Menage Bolton. Saw them at Zigar Boulevard on Monday. Really? Kitted Ryu ground floor lobby. Okay, so it seems like everybody's telling us that they are around about the Ryu place. What are you doing? Could be worse. Maybe this is actually a scam. I'm coming in. Oh, piss! He's decided to punch us out. Is our briefcase there? Yes. Yes, it is. Wow, this guy, he's really persistent. I don't believe that. I'm still pursued. What the hell? Look at this man in his undies. Chasing me with his fists out. Okay, we're wet. We're still a little bit hungry as well, which is maybe not the best thing in the world. But at least we had a nice, refreshing cola. How much money do we have? We have 73 bucks. That's definitely enough to get ourselves a feed. Good. Okay, so I kind of feel like maybe the guy who gave us the ransom note potentially could actually be the kidnapper. Briefcase. Yeah. Lost item. Let's unpin that. Don't really care about that too much. This is not relevant here. This is kind of relevant, but at the same time, there's no connections whatsoever. Oh, this is Amber. Basement 2 of the Fathom Zone Amber. Didn't it say Violet? It did say Violet, didn't it? Yeah, Violet. Okay, so Amber and Violet are two completely different places. We could call the number again and then just absolutely gap it back to where we dropped the money off. That's going to be a really good idea. Let's do that. So, let's open up the map and we'll see where the nearest payphone is. Also going to tag around here. So, nearest payphone is 180 left, right. 180. Then we want to head left down the street right here. And then we want to head right. Okie dokie. When do we have to rescue him by? 1:30 a.m. Okay, we didn't do that, which is probably not good, to be quite honest. Wow, look at all the frames. Both of them. So we want to dial the same number, right? Because we've already done it. Ransom note. 895 0179. I wish there was an easier way of knowing whose phone number this was as well. You got the cash? Listen carefully. Leave it in the basement. Oh my god, I've already done that. Walk away and no one gets hurt. Okie dokie. I will do exactly that. Not. No, I'm not going to be doing that whatsoever. We're going to go straight back over here and we are going to see whether or not there is somebody wanting to take our briefcase full of money. Because I want the briefcase full of money. I think it's pretty obvious that I want the briefcase full of money. I slipped. I thought maybe someone hit me in the back of the head for a split second there, but no, I just slipped over. All right, there is the suitcase. Good. Is that a murder? No, it's not. Someone's watching a show. Let's take the suitcase. We'll put the suitcase right here. Good. And now we will watch. We will watch and wait. Commiserate. Dude, seriously? I'm trying to... I'm on a stakeout here. Actually, you know what? We could probably pick this up. Put it right here. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? And then... Oh, my God. That was so close. And then we'll just go in here. We'll trip the security alarm once more. And we'll see if we can't spot him through the wall. All right. This actually works. This is actually genuinely surprising. I can't believe this actually works. Okay, where's this guy going to go? He's walked straight past the briefcase. A couple of dudes who live here walking out. Neither are interested in the briefcase, which is absolutely fine and dandy. But I don't see a kidnapper. This may be him, or her, or it. Pennywise? Pennywise, maybe? Got a stranger outline. Okay, that's definitely not the kidnapper. Ooh. I keep forgetting you can lean as well. It's a little feature I never thought I'd love. I'm gonna re-trigger this security breaker right here. Just reset its time. Where is this kidnapper? We are seeing everybody through the walls up here. It's pretty crazy. Oh, is there some here? Nope. I think everyone who lives here just has the same brown coat. I think they just share one coat between everyone. Which is probably why everybody's so miserable and cold down here. Okay. Come on. Who's taking the briefcase? There's literally no other avenues that we can chase. Wait a minute. Actually, if we interact with these call logs, we can see whether or not we got a phone call, right? So, incoming. When did we actually make that phone call? Because it wasn't that long ago. I think it was this one. From the Fathom Zone Amber to Basement 1. Huh. From Jacobson Terrace. Where's Jacobson Terrace? Go on, ma'am. Is this the payphone? No. Okay. So, Fathom Zone Amber. Where was this? I am now actually looking for the phone call that we potentially made. I thought it might have been this one. But it can't be, can it? Also, all of these phone calls are going to Basement 1. Outgoing. Okay. So, I'm going to go and make a phone call to the kidnapper. Hello there, sir. Let's try and use somebody's phone. We'll pay them a little bit of money. Hello, let me in. Basement 4 of the Fathom Zone Violet. Hello there. What is your name? I don't care, actually. Can I come in and take a look around? What if I paid you 50 cents? Please? I beg you. I can't afford $100. It's embarrassing. But we do need to be able to use somebody's phone. So whoever allows us inside will use their phone. Hello. I will give you money if you let me into your house. Please? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. You don't want me looting you silly. Probably makes sense, actually. I would have looted him silly. We could also knock on here. Hello? It's me again. Me, the guy that broke your nose. I could have unlocked that myself, I think. Hey, friendo, how are you doing? Okay, we don't have enough money whatsoever. All right, nice talking to you. Yeah, it was great talking to you too. Bye. We need a phone. We need a phone pretty badly. We could probably ask in here, Fathom's Yard. I don't want to go too far away. Fathom's Yard. Okay, I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Fathom Zone Violet ground floor lobby. Great. This is the rooftop, allegedly. My ass is the rooftop. There's still more stairs. It's up here. Second floor landing. There's nothing in here. It's a dead room. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Very sus. Very strange. I doubt I was even supposed to have found that, to be quite honest. Okay. That's not someone's home. Where was that payphone? There is one right here on Shao Street. Okay. On Shao Street. So if we go down here, where the hell am I? Where am I? I'm not even on the map. Center on player. Okay, well, that's just plain confusing. Oh, there I am. Okay, so if we go left, left, right, we'll find a payphone. We can make a call. We can make 2 calls, actually, so that we know that we have made those calls. And we'll also check the time as well. We're gonna resolve this case. It's just gonna be a bit of a piss around to figure it out. Okay, payphone, let's pick it up and we will dial the number. Whatever that was, ransom note. Good. Okay. 895 0179. I'm calling the number. You got the cash? Listen carefully. Okay. We probably want to write down the time, right? Leave it in the basement at the Fathom Zone Violet. Walk away and no one gets hurt. Okay. Hang up. What time is it? It is 3:14 a.m. So let's go into a case file. And I'll use this little thing that I've never used before. Call kidnapper. 03, was it 14? Actually, we should probably maybe verify this first. 0314. Yes, okay. Call kidnapper 0314 Tuesday. Tuesday. Good. Right, so this is the call that we're looking for now. We're looking for a payphone call from Shen Street. I'm going to go to the Amber location next because I don't think that the calls... Well, that guy's gapping it. I don't think the calls were actually getting registered in the basement of the place that we were actually in, right? We're also really hungry. Not much we can do about that, though, sadly. Okay, we'll come down here. Probably still got the briefcase right there. Yes, it does. Let's go ahead and hit the system breaker. Wonderful. Does this place have a light switch? Okay, finally. We have actually enabled the light switch here. Call logs. Let's view the logs. So, incoming from outside. Did we have any? No, we did not. 2:35. So, this is not actually the place that the calls are coming from. Very strange. Okay, well, we can go into the Amber section as well, because it's highly unlikely that he'll be kidnapped into a residential area. Actually, no. I have a suspicion, because there was another guy, right? The Ryu building. Let's go check out that one next. Because what's his face? The one who gave us the ransom note. 904 Ryu View. Okay. we probably want to go ahead and half over here. And the reason we want to do this is because we've got this call that we made to the kidnapper. So this is going to blow the whole case wide open. Jesus Christ, the frames. Oh my God. Why? Holy hell. In fact, you know what? There's actually probably a fix for this. Let's go ahead and save the game. Bart Hole right here. He is in Stop Littering, FFS, formerly known as East Wind Downs. And now that we've done that, we are going to load the game, because I feel like we may have a memory leak here. Apparently this game used to be really, really well optimized, and I just found it back when it wasn't very well optimized at all, which I think is absolutely insane. Like, it's still a really fun game, and the amount of things that you can do in it is crazy, but there are obviously some optimization issues that have come since the game released, and I'm not entirely sure if the devs even give a hoot about optimizing them whatsoever. Because they haven't said anything. They've said nothing about optimizing the game, and they haven't really been all that active in the Steam community hub either, which they used to be, which was a good sign, but now maybe not so much, I don't think. Okay. Is it going to crash? Is it going to crash because it's got a memory leak? Possibly. Well, I guess you never know until it happens, right? Oh no, it's actually loading. That genuinely surprises me. I think it was just deloading everything. Loading save file. This needs optimization. Honestly, the actual loading needs optimization. Or at least the deloading. Because it's pretty crazy the resources that it takes up for a game that's only 1.27 gigabytes. Creating evidence? Don't need it, buddy old pal. There is no murder happening. There is only a kidnapping case, and I'm pretty sure it's fraudulent. Okay. If we find the call log that we made in the basement of the Ryu house, we will know for an almost unequivocal fact that it is most likely a fraudulent kidnapping case. That makes sense, right? Also, it's a little bit stupid that this guy didn't offer to pay the ransom. Entering Stop Littering, formerly known as East Wind Downs. That's funny. Oh my God, that's so much smoother. Great. Okay. I'm gonna go straight to the Ryu house. Oh, we could also make a call from here as well. Hello there, lady. Watch out for that door. I have knocked people out with it before. We want to go straight to the basement. Yes. Straight down here. Now, I don't know which one is going to be the power room. This is an unknown address. Ah, this is exactly what we need. Right off rip. Hello. Ignore me. Right. Whoop. Okay, so we are in. Where is the junction box? Where is the junction? Okay, cable feeds all the way over here. Through here? Yep. Okay, cable ends there. No, it doesn't. It ends here. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick into this because it's easy to do. Someone caught us. Never mind, they're drunk as a skunk. Go ahead, get that. We will close off the security. And while this lady also is looking straight at us, we're going to come in here. We are going to pick open this telephone box right here with 6 lockpicks. A little bit pricey, but I feel like it might actually be worth it just to see the call logs. Okay, 2 more picks remaining. 1 more pick, and we are in. Open, open, open. Telephone router. Okay. So, incoming, let's go all the way to the bottom here. When did we make the phone call? I'd love to know, but I can't see the case. Ah, here it is. So, 3/14, Tuesday. I don't know what date that is, but we're going to find out. 3/14. No, there's a call at 3:05 incoming, and 3:26, so it can't actually be from here. That's okay. All right, we've ruled out a fraudulent piece of activity. Next place we want to go and check out is most likely going to be at the Amber place, right? There's only 16 buildings that we can check as well, by the way. So Fathom Zone Violet, that's useless to us. There's also Santos Terrace. Good. There's also Fathom Zone Amber. We could actually check out Santos Terrace first because it's kind of like along the way and we haven't been there yet, so we haven't really scouted out the blueprints yet. I feel like this kidnapping case is going to be where we kind of like get our bearings. Who's there? It's me! The guy noisily sprinting behind you. I'm not hiding it. Don't know why you think I am. All right, here we are. So this is a medium class area. By the way, I did actually see that class statuses are going to be added as functionality in the game. Is this where we want to be? I switch? Yes, this is definitely it. I think the junction box is down here, right? Oh, it's in the exact same place as the last place. That's nice. Okay, we'll wait till this camera's not pointing at us, and then we'll go ahead and pick this lock. Whoop. Oh, this is an easy lock too. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and hit the circuit breaker on the junction box right there. By the way, if anyone's interested, this is the security system. This is security doors, so it's the giant blast door. And also this last one here, lights. But hitting the lights doesn't really help anybody unless you're trying to go for some kind of stealth blackout. You know, you can black out an apartment and people can't really see you very well, but other than that, it's functionally useless. All right, good. Let's check the telephone router right here. Okay, incoming. So we want 314, don't we? 314, 314. Nope, 305 and 321, so it didn't come from here either. Good to know, though. Good to know, good to know, good to know, good to know. I don't know what he just said. He just said, give me one good reason. Something or other. Okay, we'll plot a route over here as well to Amber Downs, I think. I don't even know if they're the Downs. We'll go to Amber Building. I thought that was kind of like Eggman from a distance. The lips with the little candy in the middle, which I'm now realizing is probably supposed to be an allegory for drugs. Right, good. So, this is a brand new place. Oh, this is filthy, Jesus Christ. Come all the way down here. Good. So, now we need to find the power room, which is literally right here, baby. And the junction box is right here too. Okay, good. I'm gonna pick this. I doubt the alarm's gonna actually detect us. Okay, crank that off. Nice, and we are good to go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and pick these locks right here. I doubt anybody's actually gonna come into this room to see whether or not we're even allowed in here. We're also really hungry. We need to eat, so that's gonna be an enormous thing that we should probably focus on first and foremost. Telephone router. Okay. Incoming. Nothing. There's literally been nothing incoming here, unfortunately. Yeah, so we aren't interested in outgoing calls. Hello there. There's a homeless lady. Actually, we could probably pay somebody for access to their home, right? Hello? Oops, sorry. Oh, no! Oh my god, she's got a gun! Oh no! We're off! I wanted to buy to eat. I didn't want people to shoot me. Ah, what's the difference? Oh my god, they still see us. No way. Man, this guy's persistent. I don't know if I vibe this. Probably not, actually. I probably don't vibe this at all. Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. I gotta stop using the right mouse to open doors. Okay. We probably want to run away from everybody who is now pursuing us. Fortunately, we have unlimited stamina, and they do not, which is great for us. Crap for them. Okay. That guy had some weird mutton chops. We need to find a source of food, because we are literally starving. What if we go down here, and then we hang a left? Because it seems like this is getting into commercial district. We need some kind of sustenance. Oh, that's funny. What's going on? Good. There's a sink clinic over here. Oh, food. Nice. Perfect. Let's get a hot dog. Yummy. Love hot dogs. I'm going to eat this hot dog. Good. And we are now well fed. Perfect. So, what's the next building that we can go to? We could go back down to the, what is it called? Violet building and see if the what's-my-dingle is even still there, the briefcase. But I don't really think that's going to be worth it. We could also check out this residential building here. The Chi Manufacturing ground floor lobby. Yep, we could check there. I am checking the residential places first and foremost, though, because it just makes sense to do so. Okay. Let's finish eating our hot dog. We've got a dirty napkin. Great, I'm going to throw that on the ground. Is it a restaurant? You gotta stop, it's bad for you. Lucky? That's what I'm feeling. Oh, locked. Maybe I'm not as lucky as I thought I was. Okay. I am going to go all the way back and see if the briefcase is even still in the basement of that area we left it in. Because if it's not, then the kidnapper's already taken it and we probably missed our opportunity to follow the man with the briefcase. Hello? You coming in? Right, here we are. And it's still there. Seriously? Oh, piss, that was close. Okay, it looks like the money's not going to go anywhere, so staking that place out was actually just a bad idea, unless they're asleep, which they can't be because they keep picking up the phone. We need to figure out exactly where these calls are coming from then. Why don't we start going south from here? This is Bart Terrace. We'll plot a route. We'll plot a route to Bart Terrace. Okay. We'll see if the phone call was made from this location next, right here. Hey, thank you for getting that door for me. I need to go into the basement. Great. What is down here? There is a power junction box right here. It's really easy to get through this thing. Cracked it. And we want to hit that breaker right there. Who lives in here? That is a vacant address. Unknown address? What do you mean unknown address? Oh, I see, it's completely empty. Yeah, that makes sense. Is there like files in here or something? No, there is not. I'm gonna leave that door open. And I'm gonna leave that door open as well. Just so we know we've been in them. Where is the power junction room? There it is. Wow, that was really fast to find. There is no laser in here either. Perfect. Okay, this might actually be exactly the place that some kidnappers would set up. There is literally no reason not to bring kidnapped people to this location. Minimal security cameras. Minimal security. It's perfect. It's a perfect location. I know I've probably got a little bit of confirmation bias, but I think this is the way. Okay. So, incoming is what we're interested in. We want to get rid of this. Go away. 3:14 Tuesday. 3:14. I'm not seeing 3:14. No, 2:59 and 3:31 incoming. So that's not the way. There is the potential that they could also be using a payphone. But I'm not entirely sure if that's really useful. What if I go to the guy who gave me the ransom note? What if he actually does give me some money? What if I put the wrong briefcase down there? Yeah, it's hard to say. So there's a briefcase, ransom note, not interested particularly, but we have ruled out the guy. We may as well go and talk to him anyway. Connections, yeah. So let's go here and we've got a path right there. We'll go and talk to the witness again, receive the note. We probably actually should have done everything in his apartment initially. But again, experience is the king here. We didn't have experience in it. Go up to the 9th floor right here. And up we go. We're still homeless, by the way. We don't have a home, which is pretty funny as well. Evening, friend, they say to each other. Okie dokie. I think that's the floor, right? Yep. Okay, we want to go in here, don't we? Maybe, got a key down here. No, just a boot print under the doormat. That's kind of weird. Hello? So this is the guy. This is the guy who got the kidnapping. I hope I didn't sequence break this straight off rip. Hello? I heard him unlock the door. My dude! Let me in! Okay, well, there's no security here anyway, so we can probably just Bart. Is he coming? Is that him? I heard a lock click. Hello? I'm gonna knock the goddamn door down if you don't open up. This guy heard the barging and he decided to lock his door. Never mind, he's leaving. Probably smart. Hey, how are you? Theodore Guerges. Yo, what's up, Luca? How you doing? We're still investigating some murders. This guy won't answer his goddamn door, though. Oh my god. Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here. So, about the kidnapping. I found this ransom note. Please help. I don't know what to do. I called the enforcers, but they don't care, so they're useless. If you don't find them or pay the ransom, Manoto will die. There's no one to find! There has literally been no connection other than a phone number, a single phone number. That's it. That's all we've got. That's all we've got to go by. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your, He won't even tell me his name. Like, he literally won't tell me what his name is. So, it can't be here. Actually, where did he get nabbed? We don't even know where he got nabbed. That's the thing. We don't know where he got kidnapped. What if he's right next door? I'm coming in. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. We're in. Okay, perfect. We're trespassing. That's absolutely fine. There is a laser alarm in here. That's fine. Okay, I'm going around it. Work rota? I didn't even know who lives in here, to be honest. Corey Fisher. Does he? Didn't know that. Okay. Oh, piss. There's lasers everywhere. Oh, no. We've been detected. Uh-oh. Oh, this is all kinds of bad. That's okay. The security is going to be lifted very, very shortly, though. As long as we don't get hit by these little lasers right here, I'm pretty sure they'll just forget that we were over here in the first place. You know what? I'm gonna see if there's a key under this guy's doormat. No, there is no door. No key whatsoever. Hey there, lady. You heard nothing. The blast doors were just a. It was just a false alarm. Thank you. Found a free key. Oh. Okay. Well, then I will enter my abode. Nice. We're in. Okay. Let's do a little bit of bedlam while we're waiting. Hit the light switch right here. That's a pain in the ass. Okay. So we need to disable the box, which is right under the camera. Damn it, that's really fiddly, actually. Oh, you know what? It's probably fine. Who saw that? No one saw anything. No one saw anything. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna pick this lock. We're gonna turn the security off. We're gonna run in there and try and loot as much as we possibly can. Also, blast doors. Let's lower those down as well. Okay, we're in. Let's try and loot this place as fast as we possibly can. Those are chromosomes. They're missing the Y chromosome, though. Wonder why. I bet he does too. That's probably why he hung it up. Okay, so in the bedroom here, there isn't a lot. Is that pistol ammunition? Wow. Oh my god. Spectacles? Whoa. This guy's got a lot of ammunition, actually. Does he have any guns? We'll root through all of the stuff he owns. Amelia Gruber and Rio Tanaka. I think Rio Tanaka might be a police officer of some sort, or possibly a hitman. I'm just rifling through all of his things right there. Okay, Rio Tanaka seems to be the only one that actually lives here, because his birth certificate's here. Drawer is fine. Oh, money. Nice. 28 bucks. Score! Nice. I'm not taking the ammunition because guns don't work in this game, which kind of makes sense. Bloodhound tracker. That's actually fantastic. We definitely want that. Great. You know, we could probably actually put the Bloodhound tracker on the suitcase. That'd be fun. I think we were hungry as well, so let's take this apple right here. I've never seen one of these before in my life. Oh, I didn't want to throw that. I wanted to eat that. Let's take that, and we will put it straight into our face. Okay, what else we got? Work rotation for Rio Tanaka. Head of HR. He's an HR guy. Okay. Go ahead and just add this to our database. What else we got? Not a hell of a lot. I don't see any safe or anything like that. His bathroom's worthless to us. Could be something in these drawers, but since he doesn't have a safe in here, I don't really think that there's any reason to ransack his house. Okay. We could use his phone to make some phone calls, call around, but it might not actually do anything for us. Let's lift the blast door. And I'll turn the security systems back on, sure. Okay, so the guy who lives here, the one who actually had the hell? I didn't click on anything. Where are you taking me? Thanks, sign from God, but I've got different plans. I think the way is actually just going to be to continue swatting all of those telephone boxes, because that is the only lead that we have. We don't have anything else whatsoever. We're gonna have to do a little bit of legwork, which honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, is probably the core gameplay loop of the game. I think that guy wanted to use the elevator, but I went straight past him. Nice. Okay. And out. Or not. So, we have crossed off 2 of those locations. I think we've been here. Yes, we have. We crossed that one off almost immediately. Here, Bar Terrace, we crossed that one off as well. I don't think there are multiple telephone boxes per place. What's down here? This is CSA Parks. We haven't been here. Let's go here. I'm going to kind of like go left and downwards. That's how I'm going to canvas the entire city. I still love this game. This game is absolutely fantastic. Okay, we'll carry on. We probably also want to go ahead and try and put a tracker inside that suitcase as well when it's... Oh my god. That was a noise. It's so loud here. Why would anybody live here? And down we go. Actually, what day is it? It is still Tuesday. Good. So the call logs won't be completely invalidated. Is there a camera pointing at this? No, sir, there's not. Good. Okay, I'm going to pick into this and pick into that, and whoop. Bob is, in fact, our uncle. Okay, this is empty. I'm just going to leave the lights on so we know that it's empty. Filing cabinet there. That's awesome. Also, another empty place. They've got a nice dining chair right there. Great. Very stable. Power room. There is no security in here. Or if there was... No, there's no security in here whatsoever. We want to pick into this, don't we? We should still have heaps of lockpicks. Like, so many lockpicks. We should have, like, 1 billion of them in our pocket. But we are going to be going through them like undies at this point. I'd be surprised to see if we've got any less than 10 at this point, though. We haven't actually been picking a lot of locks. Or maybe we have. Yeah, we still got 22. We're still kind of fine. All right, let's look in here. Incoming. So, we want to see who called from the street. Why are people calling their neighbors? That's so lazy. Just go knock on their door. Okay, 0314. 0314. It's not the 3rd, is it? It's the 4th, isn't it? No, it must be the 3rd. Okay. Because that's all we got. 314. 333, 259. Okay, there's no call log for 314 here. So the kidnapper literally cannot live here. Hello there. Nice apartment. Can't wait to break into it later. Okay, so this place is clear of suspicion. We may have to make another phone call at some point very, very shortly anyway, though. So this is City Hall. I highly doubt that the kidnappers are going to be in City Hall, but we may want to try it anyway. How the hell have we got 580 bucks? Probably all the looting. We'll come back to City Hall. I don't think it's going to be in City Hall. Have we been here? Jenkins Asian Restaurant. This is Travis Sweets. This is also Travis Sweets. Okay, let's plot a route to Travis Sweets, and we will see if there is anything there. I am going to be skipping right past. I lied. I completely lied. We are going to buy a couple of lockpick kits. A few of them, actually. Maybe like 3. That should do the trick. And that is 100 lockpicks. I don't know where we're even keeping them, to be quite honest. I think we might be buffing them. I think we might be buffing the lockpicks, keeping them up our jacksie. Now, here's the thing. Once we get a single decent lead, we are going to polish this case off like our character polishes off bottles of milk that just lay on the street. Okay. And in the basement we go. Down, 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 and nearly around. Sugar, we're going to figure out exactly which one of these is the power room. Right there. Good. Light switch. Ooh. Right there. Hello! Okay, we want to disable that. It's probably going to be somewhere near here. Is it in here, maybe? Why the hell would it be in here? There's a lot of free stuff in here, actually. What's this, money? 10 bucks? Hell yeah! Nice! Apparently that was illegal. I feel like I'm just getting further and further into a murder hole. Okay, this place giving me the willies. We're out. I'm out. Oh, there's that power junction box. No cameras are facing us. We can just go ahead and pick this. Very, very minimal security. That's awesome for us. Great. We'll bust the security breaker off. We will go straight into the power room. And we'll check out the telephone lugs. Ooh, money. $6. Nice. I love how stealing like $6 gives you a $100 fine. That's hilarious. This padlock sucks. What is it, a master lock? Yuck. Yucky. Okay, view the call logs. So, what we're after is 314 on the 3rd, right? 314 on the 3rd. All the way down here. Oh, that one's close, actually. From View to... What the hell is View? Apartment Tower, Renworthy. Okay. Huh. There hasn't been any from a telephone box outside. I don't think I've actually seen any from a telephone box outside. It's Jacobson Terrace. Commercial Tower. Okay. Maybe we can't actually do this from a phone box outside. I'm not seeing any. Sisay Parks, that's definitely an apartment complex. Travis Sweets is an apartment complex. Jacobson Terrace is... I'm fairly certain that that's an apartment complex. Show on the map. Is it there? Yeah, Jacobson Terrace. Maybe we actually need to make a phone call from someone's actual phone. Okay, I'm gonna knock on this lady's door. Or I'm just gonna break in. Because there's no security. Wait, didn't we watch her go in here? You heard nothing. Oh my god, that was so touch and go. Do they own a phone? Any phone in here? Oh, that a hit. Nice. Any phone. I will literally kill for a phone. Okay, I think they may actually be in the process of moving. Oh, that was so close. No! He locked us in! This is bad. Who's that? What do you mean, who's that? I'm leaving! Bye-bye! You should have owned a phone! I can't believe that. Okay, let's go out here and we'll just find a random ass area. I don't think they're receiving any phone calls. We may actually want to call somebody with an actual phone, right? Sophie's Emporium, don't think that's useful to us. Oh, actually it is, because they do have a phone in the back room, don't they? Never mind, it's closed. Okay, that is useless to us. Where are we looking? There is a place over here, Bar Terrace. We can probably call from here, I suppose. Ah! I'm still sick, by the way. Don't know why I plotted a route over here. It's literally right in front of us. Let's go in here. We can knock on this guy's door right here. Who is it, they shout? Well, you're gonna find out if you open the door. Hello there, unknown citizen. What's your name? I'm Adelaide Crawford. Okay, hello there, Adelaide Crawford. Can I come in and take a look? Don't want me snooping around. Okay, that's fair enough. You haven't seen or heard anything weird. What if I give you 50 cents? Okay, she loves that. Good. Thank you. Just gonna remember how you look as well. She's got a prosthetic arm, I'm pretty sure. Big robotic prosthetic arm. Ah, she's got a phone. Perfect. We also probably want to ransack her house, don't we? The wages of rot. Okay, that's all sus. Let's go ahead and dial the number. We'll also we'll change this as well. So, what is the kidnapper's phone number again? It is ransom. 8950179. You got the cash? Listen carefully. Okay, so this call is being made. Don't be a hero. I'm watching. All right, good. That was 0629. Good. We are changing our post-it. 0629. 0629. I'm pretty sure that this is also Wednesday as well. Wednesday. Okay, we'll change that one there. And hopefully now that it's actually been... Oh, no, it's actually Tuesday. Tuesday. Let's change this to Tuesday. And it is the 3rd of January. Okay. So let's get all of that... The hell? I just changed my note. Oh, you dick. I hate that. Okay, 06/29. Maybe I was looking at the wrong day. Tuesday the 3rd. Good. Please don't change it again. Okay, thank you. So we made a call to the kidnapper. We've done that. That has been done. Now all we need to do is go ahead and check all the goddamn phone boxes again, which is going to be significantly faster now that we've unlocked most of the most of the facilities required to do so. Like this one right here. We don't need to break in here. We don't need to check the security. We just need to check the call log. Incoming. Okay. 609. Is it actually in the outgoing? 06/29. What the hell? Oh no, it's all the way at the bottom, right? From to Bart to unknown location. That's a new one. So this is still supposed to be a phone number though, right? And there's no time. So are the phone boxes completely useless? I just don't know. I suppose we'll figure it out later. Let's go back and see if the briefcase has been picked up. And if it hasn't, I kind of want to put one of those bloodhound trackers on it. Let's go all the way back to... We don't have the kidnapper's name. We haven't arrested the kidnapper. Saved the life of the kidnapper's victim, which is optional. We didn't have to do that. We get $350 for it, but it cost us $2,000. Where is the kidnapper's den? We have no idea. Okay. Let's start answering some of these questions. Actually, what was the other one? Options. Help. Help. Please? Oh my god. I didn't realize that there were tutorials in here. Escaping commercial property. Holy hell. Where's the kidnapping? Kidnap. Oh, I see. So there's nothing that we can figure out about kidnapping. What about phone calls? You may find telephones throughout your exploration of the world. Yeah, obviously. Come on. You use this information to further your investigation. Oh, I see. Finding out the telephone number, finding out who last called this telephone, or calling an enforcer squad. You can use this information to further your investigation. In addition to this, you might also find a large metal cabinet in the lobby or basement of some buildings. This is the telephone router. It records incoming and outgoing calls. In regards to outgoing calls, the router will only tell you which building the call was routed to. But in regards to incoming calls, it will also display which address within the building the call is being routed. Okay, this means you can effectively trace a call by first accessing the router in the building the call was being made from, then doing the same for the building the call was routed to. Gotcha. So we should, unless the game is just literally broken, we should actually be able to find the call that we just made in the call log of wherever we just made it to. So let's get on the beat again, because I'm pretty sure that outdoor phone booths are completely worthless to us. Where did we just come from? We just came from here, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Let's go to Fathom Zone Violet first. And I think we'll canvass the area, we'll check all of the phone routers, and if we don't see anything from there, we'll just never bother with the phones again, because it seems like it's a waste. Oh, that was weird. Kind of weird that popped up right in front of me there. Also kind of weird that they didn't take the briefcase, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's still right there. What the hell? Okay, I'm in. I hit the breaker. Let's see if the call was made into here. 6:29, Tuesday the 3rd. Okay, from basement 4, that wasn't us. We made the phone call, I think, to... Who was it? It was from the bar apartment number 2, wasn't it? So let's actually go ahead and just write that down as well. Bar apart. We could probably actually just correlate this with the map, couldn't we? Let's go up. We came from here. Bar Terrace. Bar Terrace. We'll pin that because that's where we made the phone call from. And it is definitely in the AM. So it is the early morning. The phone call log is literally not in here. Take a look at the incomings just to make sure. 410, 410. Yeah, there's been no phone calls since 4 o'clock, roughly. So it's definitely not in here. It's definitely not in here. That's absolutely fine. We could probably actually change up our tactics and just kind of like go along the top here. Although we also haven't been in here yet, have we? The Travis
You forgot
Suites.
to put down the Bloodhound tracker.
They're not taking the briefcase. I don't see why we would, honestly. But you are right. We probably should do that. I just want to see if they actually take the briefcase at any point in this case. Because it doesn't really seem like they do. Whatsoever. Again, like this game, it's got a lot of functionality, but it also has a lot of bugs. So it could just be that briefcases never get picked up. A lot of people have been reporting kind of doom loops with some cases. I've not found one yet, thankfully, but apparently it does happen. It can be kind of obvious though. All right, Travis Suites. This is kind of like a mid-range apartment complex. Let's go straight to the basement. Let's see if we have done the basement down here. Basement 2, power room. I think we may have. I think we may have been here before. Yeah, we definitely have. The breaker box is open. Turn that off. See if the phone call actually made it here. Why is the light switch off here? I didn't do that. Okay. Check the router right here for the incoming calls. Anything? 629, actually. There was a phone call at 629, which is exactly when we made that phone call. There was also one at 627. This one here, though, from the coal building, that wasn't us. It wasn't us. We did not make that. No, we didn't make that phone call from the coal building. But I am just going to make sure that we didn't make that phone call from the coal building. Which one is the coal building? Anderson Heights. Anderson Heights. They did like a Control F
The wiki
search.
says they do eventually pick it up. It just takes a bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll end up sticking the Bloodhound tracker in there then. Okay, good to know. Thank you very much, Luca. I haven't touched the wiki whatsoever, so everything that I'm doing is kind of like floundering around just to kind of figure it out on my own. Where were we going? It was up here, right? Yeah, we were going down into this area. I also haven't used the Bloodhound tracker yet. I don't know what it does, but I'm assuming it'll kind of like highlight people in an area around it. Or maybe you can highlight a person necessarily. Hard to say. It's really, really hard to say without actually doing it. Okay, and even though the arrow keeps pointing at us to go the wrong direction, we are immediately just going to gap it straight to the suitcase. Where is it? Right here. Okay, how do we do this? Do we pull this out? We take the briefcase. Briefcase? We open the briefcase, and then we put the Bloodhound tracker. That didn't work. How the hell did these things even work? Okay, I can place it, but I can't put it on briefcase. I throw. Okay, good. And maybe if I just put it on here? No, I can only inspect the briefcase.
You might have just passed the kidnapper.
No, I don't think so. Everybody... What the hell?
There is
Okay,
a
that's
guy
an
in-
invalid place. Yeah, there's a guy in a trench coat. Everybody who
Live
lives
trench
here,
coat.
everyone who lives here lives in a trench coat or a big brown jacket. This is a lower class area, so they can't afford things like fashion. I don't think I can actually put this in the briefcase. I'm almost certain of it, actually.
Sad face.
It was a good idea, though. It was a good idea to actually track the briefcase. Okay, well, it's $2,000. We'll just leave it here and just kind of like consider it to be done. I'll toss it right there. And now I think the only thing that we can do is keep on canvassing calls, right? We should probably start checking buildings that we haven't actually checked yet, which means we'll have to go into the southwest corners of the map. Like down here, possibly. What is this? Coal building. Actually, this was mentioned, wasn't it? Let's plot a route down here. Our survival skills are still looking pretty good, though. Keep on going down. We could potentially go and do a theft mission as well, just while we kind of like wait for someone to pick up the briefcase. But I don't know when or if they do. Okay. Is this it here? What's in here? Hello? Ah, sink clinic. I don't think we've got enough money to afford an upgrade, but we will do later, I think. Okay, whole building. I'm almost certain that we haven't been here yet. Yeah, definitely not. I know this because we haven't cracked the security system, which is very flimsy. Oh my god, that is super flimsy. All right, break that off. Is it in here? No, that's someone's house. In here? There's someone's house. This is the power room. Good. Power. Unlimited power room. Money? Oh, I'm glad I used my torch. Hairpin? Oh, be still my throbbing heart. What the hell? What? Why is there a giant bulkhead here? What is this, lost? Oh, piss. There was now actually a lady in there. This isn't the power room. Does this place just not have phones? Excuse me. Dude, I need to know if there's any phones in there. Hey, do you have any phones in your apartment, possibly? Unknown citizen? Just staring at me blankly? Okay, that door leads there. So possibly she is, in fact... Alright. I've got a sneaky suspicion that she might actually be the power room. Alright, she's locking the door. I don't see anything useful in here. I don't think this place supports phones. Unless it's got a different power room, possibly? It could have a different power room. There's a bunch of places in here. What's this? A vacant address. Oh my god! You are kidding me! This is the guy! Hey buddy, how you doing?
Oh.
What's your name? Mind my own business. Ungrateful little twit. Have you seen anything unusual? Nope. Okay, apparently this is just a day on the life of. Do you know this person? That's me. What's it to you? My god, this guy's such a dunce. How are you doing? Better every day. Excellent. Did you know you've been kidnapped? Can you provide your fingerprints? Yes. Okay, he's complying. Goodbye. I'll give you money. For your name? No. Have you heard anything unusual? How are you doing? How do I release this guy? Talk to, inspect. I can search him. I'm searching him. I'm taking his key. I'm taking 122 bucks out of his wallet. Nice. He's also an office manager, which we know. Okay, I just got a key. He can't see us because he's cuffed, which is actually really funny.
I am trying to click this.
Don't worry, the VOD's gonna be up. Were they trying to torture him? Who said there? Okay. Handcuffs! Nice. I'll be taking those. Kinky. Put them right in the side drawer as well. Incapacitor grenade. Hell yeah, I'll take that as well. There's a note
Wait
here.
here for the kidnapper.
This looks like drugs. Carbon 20, hydrogen 27, nitrous oxide at 5,000 milligrams. I don't even know if I said that right. Okay. I don't know what that is, if that's like drugs or something. There's a human bone in here. My dude. What are you doing? Why are you staying? Okay, there's an apple core. Disposable glove box stack. Cool, I guess. There's a meth den in here with a human skull. Let's just hit this on. Open up the drawers. Nice. And can we take this alcohol? No. We are completely full. This is unfortunate. I've got an idea. I feel like maybe this is where the phone calls were going. Fridge. Okay, what's he got? Drinks cooler. Holy hell, look at all this. Oh, we have to buy it? What? Okay, game. Okay. I raided a meth den and we still have to buy our own drinks from it. We're just too honest. What else is there here? Not really a lot of money. Bathtub. Is that a lock? Is that a lock? Why wasn't that locked? It's got a perfectly good lock on it. Okay, so who is the kidnapper? Who lives here? Who lives there? Who is this? Who lives there? Hello? Hello? It's a vacant address, actually, so this is just the location.
Just wait in the room for the kidnap.
Oh, I'm gonna wait out here. I'm gonna stake the place out. Right here. Okay, so we didn't actually find any call logs from this phone call that we actually did make. What do we need to resolve? What is the full name of the kidnapper? We don't know. Arrest the kidnapper. We will do that. We have handcuffs. Where is the kidnapper's den located? We actually know that, don't we? What is this? This is vacant address 2, whole building. Oops, that's all. Didn't mean to do that. Oops, that's Windows. Coal. No, we don't want to select it, actually. We want to instead type it in, right? Coal. House? Coal house? Coal house? I don't think this is right. Coal building. Okay. Vacant address 2. Whole building. It accepts it. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okie dokie. We need to wait for him to get home, don't we? The kidnapper, I mean. But I don't know when that could possibly be. I don't know who it is, and I don't know when they work. Oh, we can check the cameras, actually. We can check the camera logs. If only we could find them. Over here, good.
You can pass forward time by looking at your watch.
Can you? I don't think you can. You need to be sitting down. That is actually a little bit of functionality that I have been using, but unfortunately, it's kind of finicky. You need to be able to sit down somewhere. Is there a seat I can take? Is there a seat in here, possibly? Oh, that's dark. Also dark. Nope, nowhere I can sit in here.
Let me check this wiki.
Yeah, no, you can't wait just standing around. You need to actually sit somewhere. Someone's snoring like a bastard. Who the hell is snoring? Where the hell is this guy? Is he off picking up the suitcase? We don't have any suspects. I'll tell you anything if you get me out of here. Okay, good. Do you know this person? Fernando Arias? Yep, that's my colleague. Okay, good. Loves nature. They're around Santos Terrace. Wonderful. What do we do? Got any spare change? No, he doesn't. Oh, I mean, we did steal his wallet, didn't we? We can't get him out of this situation. I'm not entirely sure if there's like some kind of thing we can do with the handcuffs. Oh, here we go. Release. Hey. Okay, he's panicked. He's panicking. I'm following him. He's running away. Where are you going, buddy? Oh no, we need to go and get our $2,000 back if this is the case. We just accidentally found him. Jesus Christ, he is not happy. Let him go. Stop! What's going on? I need to talk to you, my dude. Please. Please, I beg you. Where are you going? Are you going home? Stop what? I'm not the kidnapper. Dead on my feet. Okay, good. Give me a second. No, I need to speak to you. I can't talk to him. All right, let's go and make a mad dash for the suitcase, because if we don't get it, we're probably gonna lose $2,000. We don't know who the kidnapper was, though. That's the biggest L of all of this, unfortunately. Okay. So we found him in the basement of... Where was it? Probably already know. The coal building. So... Is there a payphone around the coal building? There is not. There are no payphones anywhere near. Okay, I'll do that. I'll wait at the kidnapper's den. That's probably the smartest decision. Wow, there's a lot of people around here. Here we are. We are now in the lobby. Yep, getting a few frames back as well. Hello? Okay, doesn't really look like there's anything we can do in here. We could potentially get in here, turn the light off, and then go to bed. Maybe. Can we? Yeah, let's get some shut-eye. I think that's probably gonna be a good idea, right? Let's get some sleep. Maybe like 10 a.m. We'll wake up. We're well rested now. Okay, that's 1 hour. 3 and 4. Good. That should be it. Okay, no one's here. A little embarrassing. Okie dokie. So, we probably need to find some food now then, don't we? Is there any food in here? In the drinks cooler? Probably not, but never hurts to check. What else is here? We've got a fire extinguisher. There's a hiding place down here. We could hide in that. The time moves so goddamn slowly. Oh, let's rummage around through the trash. This is a good idea.
Kidnapper back.
Maybe. Okay, so...
Is that might work?
Piss. He bought some piss. Dirty napkin. He got some food. He's an alcoholic, it seems. Dirty napkin. Damn, I was hoping for some kind of receipt, but there isn't one. Pull the kidnapper back. I don't think that would actually work, to be quite honest. Jerry can? We could take that. I don't want it, though. This looks like an organ harvesting place. Okay, let's look at this note. So this is literally just a bunch of crap here. Yeah, I don't really think we have any suspects, which kind of sucks. We already rooted through the trash. There's a large bone right here. Hold up. We haven't sniffed. Let's sniff some fingerprints. So we know that Makoto Doko, he was definitely here. There is literally nothing here. There are no fingerprints or anything. Okay. That's sucky. Oh, type P. Okay, we've got a fingerprint. That's pretty awesome. Type P. It's the only fingerprint, though. You don't have any more? Any more fingerprints? Oh, yep. One right there. Type Q. Okay, so that's 2. 2 fingerprints. So there might actually be 2 people here. Type R. That is a 3rd fingerprint. That's bad. That means we've got 3 suspects and we don't have a single name. Type S. 4 suspects. Wonderful. Let's go and sniff out this meth lab then. Take a look at this. Alcohol tablets. Oop, maybe. Type T, that's a 5th set of fingerprints. That's bad for us. Really bad for us. I'm gonna close the counter here. Did I just see a fingerprint? I saw something to sniff. Oh, there's a fingerprint right on top of here. Right there. You, that is a 6th fingerprint. Okay, this is actually causing way more harm than good. Type V, oh my god. That's 7 fingerprints. That's bad. That's really bad. 8 fingerprints. Oh no. Fernanda Arias. Ah. Oh. I think he was kidnapped by his workmate. Do we think? Maybe. We just got a match. I can't believe that. That's insane. There's nothing on the door handle. I don't know if the kidnapper's coming back, to be quite honest. But I think Fernanda Arias is now prime suspect number 1, isn't he? Yeah, possibly. Address book. So, Arias. This is weird. Basement 2, the Fathom Zone Amber. That's sus. We probably want to go there at some point. Why don't they write down who it was? Ada, Rio, Judy, Pookie, Sam, Noah, Lucas, Soledad, Fernanda. This guy could be the guy. Okay, let's give this guy a call. Do we have his phone number here? Yes, good. We'll pin that. It's almost always someone that they know, right? Felicity and Corey. We're also going to go ahead and call basement 2 right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this. And we're also gonna open this, and we're gonna whack that right here. Okay. We probably also want to connect these two as well. Done. So it seems like Fernanda is the only one here that we actually have as a suspect because we recognize it. Are you who I'm after? Are you Fernanda? No. None of these people are Fernanda. So the kidnappers could actually all be different people. I am going to go and get that briefcase then, if that's the case. So let's open up our map and we will go all the way back to here. Plot route. We're going to go get the briefcase. Honestly, I feel like we have already released the victim, and that's probably going to have saved his life. Before we do that, let's call these two numbers, actually. Pick up the payphone. We'll get rid of this thing in our hand. And we want to dial both of these numbers that we just found, which is this one right here. So this is the basement of the Amber Apartments. All right, no one's there. Let's also try one other phone number which belong to Fernanda, right here. We'll see if this guy is actually the kidnapper. He could be. We could have just gotten really, really lucky as well. No, they're not home. Oh, never mind. That's DeJohn. Who the hell is DeJohn? Okay, we're gonna call that number back. It took them ages to answer the phone. Usually after 3 rings, no one's coming. Hello, DeJohn? You are DeJohn? What is your name? Mind your own business? Okay. Bye. Okay, both of those numbers were a bit of a bust, unfortunately. But I feel like maybe we can recover 2 grand. We don't want to pay it. We definitely don't want to pay it. I can't believe we just stumbled on him. That's so funny. Okay, I thought it'd be a little bit more difficult than that, but it wasn't. Who are you? Who are you? You do not look like people who live around here. Nothing to do with me. Keep your nose out of my business. Faquin. Okay. Do you know this person? Fernanda. No, Minata. Do you know him? I saw them somewhere around Jacobson Terrace. Okay, maybe she saw him leaving. Fingerprints, please. No. Okay. She doesn't fit in here. Oh, you bastard. This guy just muscled me. Has he taken the briefcase? I don't see the briefcase. Yeah, I think they took the briefcase. Okay. Well, that's a little embarrassing. Why can't you stick a tracker inside of the briefcase? That seems like common sense, doesn't it? Okay. So, next best thing is probably to see if there's any CCTV cameras around the place that we could use to watch people coming and going from this building. But it seems like there are no CCTV cameras around here. Wow. Awesome. What is this? Oh, that's good to know. I didn't even know we could go into those trucks. No CCTV that way, it seems. Any this way? We could get really lucky and he could have just gone down. Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. Let's lockpick this. Good, and we'll cancel now because people are seeing us. Ish. People were seeing us ish. They couldn't actually make out what we were doing. Okay, we'll wait for these guys to piss off. Go away. Thank you. Where's the other one? I think it's fine. We'll just keep on lockpicking. It's not like this guy's going to turn around, right? Oh my god! He turned around! What are the odds? Okay, that guy's got a baseball bat of some sort. Is he carrying a briefcase? No. No, he's not. Okay, so that did not work out in our favor, but if we give him the old rope-a-dope, caress him around this building, we can continue picking that lock as if nothing ever happened. Okay, we'll come over here. And whoop. I love how simple this mechanic is. Okay, we're still doing an illegal action. It's fine. Open this bad boy up, and now we want to use the CCTV terminal, don't we? Okay. Wait for this to start back up. Go away, sir. This is private. I think we may get lucky here, especially if the guy actually walked down the street carrying the briefcase. Who would point that? That is a useless camera. Back street? No. This one. Okay, so did anyone come through here with a briefcase? Not really. I don't see anybody. There is... Okay, this is actually just a worthless item. Seriously? There is literally no way that anyone could get information from this. Who's this? We can see if anybody known kind of like popped up. Unknown citizen. No, nothing there. Okay, who's this? Unknown citizen. All right, I think this is a bit of a bust, actually. I don't think that's going to be the way. Okay, let's go to Coal House and see if that guy went back to his disgusting meth den. Where is Coal House? Because that is the only thing that we could probably do now. Coal House. Is it here? No, it's Travis Suites. Anderson Heights. Coal building, right here. Okay, we're going to plot a route there, and we'll go straight there. We probably also need to eat and drink stuff as well. We'll keep that in mind. Is this a restaurant? Locked. It's closed. Damn it. But there is food right here. Yoink. Can't even access this vending machine. Let's get a hot dog. Let's get a yakisoba pan. Or not. Okay, we've got to drop something. I'm going to drop the straight razor, because quite frankly, it's not terribly useful to us, especially since we have an incapacity grenade. Yakisoba pan, I'm going to buy this, and I'm going to eat it right now in front of this guy who's staring at me. What are you looking at, buddy? No, don't come closer. I'm trying to enjoy my food. Damn, he's got an ass. Look at that thing. Very good. I'm going to throw this dirty napkin on the ground because I'm a litterbug. We're also going to buy ourselves a drink. Yummy! And we're going to drink it. Nice. And back to work we go. We also stink, apparently. We need to have a shower. Okay, it's got to be in here, right? Okay, I tried. That's all that matters. That can did not actually go into the bin, but, you know, such is life sometimes. Hello? Hello? What's your name? You don't happen to have a briefcase on you, do you? Okay, no. We don't have a briefcase on us. This guy obviously has not returned back to the scene of the kidnapping either, even though he went up and he picked up the briefcase. Who could it possibly be? Maybe we should go in here. Okay, no one's actually in here. I'm gonna knock the camera out, and then I'm just gonna bust the door down. 1, 2. That's all that was required. All right, let's hit that light switch. Let's check for a briefcase. Anything? No, just an absolute mess. There is actually another lower floor, apparently. That's good to know. Maybe that'll pop up later in a future case. Oh, nice. Okay, let's root through her things. Anything, tenancy agreement, bank statement, birth certificate. Okay, nothing. Nothing relating to the case. There's a football here. What's this say? Shopping list? Wow, she is organized, despite the fact that she lives in an absolute dump. I'm stuck. Oh, we also, we stink, so let's shower in her house. Oh, there's nothing better than a free shower, is there? Literally nothing better. Okay, we don't stink anymore. Good. I was just flicking the map on over and over again. What have we got? We're well rested. Okay, perfect. And we've got some potential finds that we could also have. Hello? Anything in this medical cabinet? No, of course not. It's a meth den. Why would there be? Now, there are CCTV cameras here, but I'm not entirely sure how we can access the CCTV footage from indoors. I've never seen a little thing that allows us to actually enter. Anyone home? Someone's coming. Okay, let's ask if they've seen anything weird. Because if they have, they might be able to say, hey, there's kidnappers over there. Turn our torch off. Hello there, ma'am. Lovely bra you have. What's your name? None of your business. What a name. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? No? Okay. You didn't know that there was a kidnapped person right next to you? Can I come in? No. all right? Do you know this person? Do you know this person? What the hell is her deal? Keep your nose out of my business. Why are you so defensive, lady? I'll give you $100 if you tell me if you know this guy. They're around Rio View. Okay, that was not worth $100. Can I have your prints? Like I give you anything. Well, I mean, you're already in a bra. Got any spare change? No. Okay. Well, we tried. What is your name? Liv Spikes. What a name. What a name. Why the hell would I let you in? Because I'm offering you money. Not a chance. We can probably rob her. I don't want you snooping around my things. Okay, well, that's sus. We can just wait for her to leave, actually, and then see whether or not we can just go into her house. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm coming in. I'm coming in anyway. All right, let's go ahead and search Liv Spikes. Doesn't really look like she had a lot of stuff on her. We're gonna go ahead and take her fingerprints as well. See if she's complicit. Let's see if she is. I don't know if she could be. Liv Spikes, you are now a suspect. She's got a type X fingerprint, which is not useful to us, but we did it anyway. She doesn't have anything of note. She's a bit of a boozer, actually. Oh, did we just accidentally knock out some poor loser and interrupt their day? City, stop littering FFS. Formerly Eastwind Downs. Okay, we know where she lives. There's some handcuffs here. That's good to know. Oh, nice. There's $500 right there. Great. I don't see anything that we could take. We probably should not have...
IGTG.
Okay, goodbye there, Luca. Did I just see someone walk in here? I'm almost certain I just saw someone walking around here. Oh, it's nice to see you. Stop by again sometime. Okay. I don't really see any point of staking this place out. I don't think the kidnappers are going to come back, but we could potentially ask Motoko Toko for some information now that he's back home, wherever the hell he is. Okay, so let's go into our map and go back up to... Where is it? It was definitely not there. Minato Bolton. We want to see where he lives, don't we? Because then we're going to go straight there. 904 Ryu View. Good. Okay. Ryu View is here? No, that's Cole Building. I get them mixed up quite frequently. Jenkins, Ryu View. Anderson, no. Ryu View? Bar? No, that's not what we want. It's got to be like down here or something, right? Rear view. Okay, good. We've spent a lot of time in this side of the map, in the kind of the east section of the map. We haven't spent a lot of time in the west section of the map. I don't even know if there's anything there. Oh, apparently I was going the wrong way. 57? It's a sign. Whatever that means. Right, good. Coming through here next. Excellent. And this should be it. I assume that this is it. I'm gonna hit the elevator regardless of whether or not it's it. Okay, I don't think this is it. Where are we? Yeah, we're in Rio View. Okay, where are we going though? We are going to 904. That's right, with that short little dude who gave us literally no information. We had to knock him out to even get him to take let us take the case. Right, I'm pounding on the door. I'm pounding! Better open the door! Do I have anything to upgrade? I think I do. No, I don't. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hello? You are not who I thought you were. About the kidnapping. Found this ransom note, please hope. Wait, what?
I'm no common pawnbroker.
But he's here! Minato will not die. He should literally be here. We've also paid them. You have 6 hours. We did pay them. We paid them. Okay, we want to inspect this guy, right? He's got type J fingerprints. We did not find that anywhere around the place. Will you allow us to come inside and take a look around? Sorry, no. Okay, what if I give you 50 cents? Okay, good. We got a guest pass. That's awesome. Let's go and see if Minato is in here. Hello? No, he's not in here. Where is he? Oh, hello. No, that's Alejandro. That's the guy who let us in. Where is your partner?
You work hard for your money,
Do you know this person?
so make it work hard for you.
That's his partner.
Just ask
Okay,
for
suffers from alcoholism.
exchange program.
We're living
and
together.
we'll take care of the rest.
I saw them at the 9th floor landing around 9:30 a.m. They look pretty downbeat. Yeah, I wonder why. I think I know where he's gone. I think he's at work. Okay. Jesus, that guy is late. Should have taken the elevator though. Sucks for him. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we probably want to go ahead and find where he works. Azure and Partners as an office manager. Right. Let's take that. Let's take that on the map. Azure and Partners. Azure and Partners. Okay, that's not helpful. Azure and Partners. Where the hell would that be? It should tell us, shouldn't it? Azure and Partners? Unless we have to look up a city directory. Azure and Partners. Yeah, okay, so we actually do have to look it up in a city directory. It's probably on some random floor. We probably could have used What's-His-Face's phone. But this is a long-ass elevator ride just to do that. Okay, we'll use a paper knife. I think I closed that on my own face, hurting myself in the process. Oh, look, as the fates would have it. Good, so, what are we after? Azure and Partners. That's AZ. Azure and Partners. This is at Jacobson Terrace. Let's go ahead, pin this and plot that so we can actually go to it. I don't know if he's going to be able to tell us whether or not he saw their faces. He wasn't black bagged or anything, so it only makes sense that he would have seen their faces. What floor? What floor are we going to? We are going to... well, looks like it won't tell us. Here. Okay, it's just here at Jacobson Terrace. That's useless information. Let's just keep on going up the stairwell, I suppose, until the arrow points us to the right floor. Can't be this one. Probably not the next one either, because that's a landing. Mezzanine landing. Well, that was weird. Is it here? No. It's still further up where that guy fell. Here it is. Okay. This is the place. Brother? Damn. You have messed up your workstation. Holy hell. Hey, have you seen... Sorry, that's personal. Do you not want to know who it is first? I'm not telling you. Huh. All right. What is your deal? Why are you so sus? Strange. Okay. Makoto? Sorry. I'm looking for Makoto, and your receptionist literally sucks. He's terrible. Okay, let's try and ask him again. $100 maybe? For Minoto Bolton? I work with them. Yes. When was the last time we saw them? They work here. Yes, I know. They're around Ryu View. So he's just gone missing anyway. What the hell? Oh, look, everyone's coming in now. It's work time. Everyone pile in. Is that him there? That is him there. Holy hell. What are the odds? Okay. What's going on? Wish I could help, but no, I haven't. What about... What are you... Dude, I just saved you from a kidnapping. Seriously? Got any spare change? No. Okay. What about... Okay, this guy is roadblocking us. This guy is actually roadblocking us. I feel like this is a dead-end case, unfortunately. There's literally nothing that we can do about this, unfortunately, which correlates with me running out of time for the stream. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I am going to shoot off. I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be editing a few videos. I might do some really big long plays of this game, and I might upload those as kind of like little fun wee formats, but I'm still sick at the moment, so I'm taking a little bit of time to recover, and being the YouTube personality everybody sees, it's draining. It's really draining. So I'm going to shoot off, and I'm going to try and recover from that, so the next time I make a video, I can be the best me that I can be, as I always want to be on my channel. So thank you so much for watching. and I will see you later. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.